What are we talking about?
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight.
What kind of place is this?
I have a very good brain, and I've said a lot of things.
know what's going on.
I stand upon my desk to remind myself that we must constantly look at things in a different way.
You have my curiosity.
Well, one, I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Now you have my attention.
You're here. I'm here. Let's do this.
Get on with it. All right, let's get on with it.
Yes. What's going on, people? Let's get on with it. It's James Mays.
Yo, Brittany Soul.
Oh, and I'm D'Angelo.
Hot breath applause.
Welcome back to the Our Perspective Podcast. It's another Wednesday. We're here to just talk about whatever happened this week. We had a whole bunch happen this week, but we got some special guests in the building.
Yes,
We got some special guests in the building. I want to shout out my man LJ Johnson. What's good, bro?
How you doing?
Is that redundant, LJ Johnson? Not really.
Are you a junior? Oh,
Not
okay.
a junior.
So
Call him L.
Okay.
And we're going to be talking about him and his business. He's a barbecue. He brought us something to eat today. So
He's a
we're gonna
barbecue.
He's a barbecue.
He's a barbecue.
In that order.
Take that.
He's a barbecuer.
All right, I like
Barbecue.
that.
And
I like that. Pit master.
Yeah.
He's a pit master.
I thought you was a barbecue off of what James.
See, there's a science to this.
First of all, you better go on and become a master in this climate of the United States. I ain't mad
Right.
at that, brother. And of course, we have my sister E. Carrice here.
Hello.
What's
Hey,
good?
now.
E. Carrice has a radio show in here in Vegas, right?
Nice.
I do a radio show, radio station.
Radio
you know,
station?
All types of stuff.
She's a
going
boss
on
out here.
So
She's
she
a
a vet.
boss.
She
She's a
vet.
boss out here. And of course, if you wanted to know, we're going to talk about Monique. Duh.
Yes,
Right.
we are.
We're going to talk about the women's movement. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
women's
have-
the celebration for the
Definitely. We got a boss in the place. So, you know, obviously in this
We
climate
have a
of women
lot of
taking...
bosses up in here.
Exactly.
I was gonna
Each
say.
and every
Yeah.
one
Well,
of
I'm
you.
just saying, like, you know...
Thank you, E.
Yeah, first
I
of
do
all,
what I can.
Brittany's in her feelings early, guys.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
but, yo, how was your week, B?
Yo, it was awesome. You know, I've been chilling for the most part in January as far as performances and things like that, but February is about to be nuts.
Yeah.
Just real estate, you know, shameless plug.
And I heard you have a wedding coming up in February.
I'm in a wedding
You're in a wedding.
coming up. And
Not like
you don't
had a
have to
wedding.
remind me,
Oh,
James.
my God, guys.
Yes, that's one of the things that's happening in February. I'll be
Oh,
performing,
man.
and I get to be a bridesmaid for the first time.
That's what's up.
I'm excited.
And you don't have to say always a bridesmaid because you are actually married.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
So-
You see how I did that? You see how I did that?
I saw what you did there.
Exactly. There you go.
T, what's good with you,
What's
man?
going
How's
on,
your week,
D'Angelo?
bro?
I'm good, man. Just living, man. Got one life to live, so just trying to live it up and not exist.
Are you
know what
doing
I'm
that?
Shout out to the song One
Shout-
Life to Live.
One life to live. Yeah, shout out to that.
That's one of his songs,
And
right?
the
Yeah,
soap
yeah.
opera.
Shout out to
It-
D'Angelo.
It ain't out yet. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
no, it's cool. It's cool. We could promote for it. Yeah, One Life to Live coming out maybe next year, probably something like that.
this
But,
year just began though.
I know it just began,
So
but I got other
2019.
songs that's gonna come out. So
2019.
One Life to Live, Game of Thrones, all 2019.
all 2019.
It's happening.
But it's gonna happen big.
That's
it's gonna
what's
happen big. But I mean, I'm just waiting for Valentine's Day to come up so I can do
Yeah.
something special.
What you guys doing?
I know.
Something
What are we
special?
doing, Jane? What are we doing, Jane?
Oh wait, whoa! What kind of
you gotta
party?
talk.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Yeah, you gotta talk,
Can
man.
we put a pin in that real quick? What
No.
you're not gonna do is
Hey,
ask
hold
me,
on.
what are we
Pause.
doing?
Pause. I'm talking about what are we doing for our women.
Oh, clearly,
There we
clear
go.
that
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Clear
I got
that
my
up.
own
I didn't think I
woman.
had to clear
You
that
got
up,
your
but
woman.
yeah, exactly. What are we doing for them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what do you
We
guys
got
got
something
plans?
special. I'm actually trying to go out of town.
It's your
Yeah.
anniversary, James, right?
My anniversary is all that week. We got like a week of love
Yep.
that happens. Starting on the 14th, got
And
Valentine's,
babies?
and 19th is our anniversary. Shout
Okay.
out to my boo.
Shout out to his boo.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. And we're gonna try to mix a whole bunch of things in there. But we
How's
got
your-
birthdays and yada yada yada. Blah,
How's
blah.
your week been, too, James?
My week is good, man. You know, I've been going over this battle crazy.
Yes.
The battle Saturday.
Rap battle this Saturday.
This Saturday, I'm not afraid.
Where's it at?
I'm not missing this one, man.
You're not missing this one?
Where's
I
it
spoke too soon.
It's going to be held at a studio that's out
Okay,
here in
dope.
what's your name? All the information is on my IG. So if you guys follow me, JM Fence Music on IG, let me know.
Plug.
And come through, man. It's gonna be good. It's
Okay.
We
$10
gonna
before 8:30.
We're gonna remind everybody at the end of the show too.
Yes,
Definitely.
please.
Give them
But,
the address and everything.
It's not about me today. What's going on, LJ, man? How
Hey,
you doing?
Talking to Mike?
The Pitmaster.
Good, man.
Come
Life
on
is
in
great,
here.
brother. So LJ, once again, I've been corrected and checked. He's a pit master.
Pretty sure
And-
that's yeah.
Put some respect on his name.
We're gonna do.
He's the most decorated.
Sprinkle it.
He's the most decorated pitmaster
Oh, say
there
that.
is out here. You understand that?
Say that, please.
You understand that?
Are you?
He's the
Are
He's
you
the
the
most
most
decorated.
decorated?
He got the most ribs.
You know what?
most ribs.
Sauce.
The
sauce.
most decorated
The
ribs.
most decorated rib sauce.
Exactly.
That's right.
Talking
That's right.
The
E.
sauce is boss.
The sauce is boss.
Hey, I'm
And
with
the
it.
His sauce is
Let's put it
decorated.
that way. It's
You know what I'm
decorated.
Most
And you know,
decorated
we get
sauce.
to sample a little bit of
No,
it
And
later.
that's what I was
later.
getting to. We're gonna
Sample.
actually gonna sample
I'm
this
here for
live
that.
on air.
Mhm.
So you know what I'm saying. This is gonna be this is a big moment, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a big
You know
deal.
what I'm saying? We're reaching a lot of
Yeah, man.
people out here in Vegas, and if you can, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe ship some stuff to Atlanta, they might need some ribs too.
Hey,
So if it's that
let's
gravy,
do it.
we gonna definitely get into
If
it.
it's that gravy, you saw what he did there.
I saw
do
it.
it.
I saw what he did.
Saw you put the other sauce in there. Go ahead. All right. You make gravy too, dog.
Igris, how was your week?
I do make
You know,
Exactly.
my
See,
week
that's
You
why
was,
he
guys,
said.
you guys.
Man, my week was pretty
Silly.
busy. It was fantastic though.
It was
going so
busy.
it's we got past good old Man Crush Monday, right?
Man Crush
We
Monday.
got into a little bit of Risky Tuesday, and
Oh, that is
now we're here, right?
Yeah.
Women Crush Wednesday.
Yo, speaking of woman crush, like, okay, so it's been a really big thing about these like love making dolls that's happening right now. I know
I'm here for them.
you here for them.
I'm here for the dolls.
So what's your take on the dolls? Because I think it's
What's your
kind of like
perspective?
Well, my thoughts are risky, but I mean, I would think for myself, if I was a man,
Mhm.
right, and I had this full doll, which the dolls, they have a flesh feel, so they feel like a person.
right. We
You
far
better
from the
speak- You better
balloons.
preach.
Yeah, we are far from the balloons. I would definitely go to town on it if I was a dude.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what. So
I'm with it.
D'Angelo, you here for
and,
that?
and this is the
LJ?
thing, is that all of the parts are like women.
That's what I hear.
All of them.
All of them.
Look,
And you know what?
Yeah.
I don't
to
know if
add
that's
on that-
I don't know if that's my testimony.
To add on that, I heard like the whole the smell and everything, the hygiene, everything is very.
First of all, you got to do the
I-
hygiene for her.
No.
huh?
Because after a week, she gonna
No.
start smelling like you.
I know I feel you,
Not
but
you
I'm saying,
particularly.
I'm
Shout out
saying
to your
like the-
boo.
right.
It's clearly super shout out to his boo.
But look, I don't know if we gotta put these things in the shower. I don't know. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I'm sure there
I'm
are
sure you
definitely
gotta-
some ways you have to clean them.
or maybe you gotta
It's
press a
definitely-
button and then it cleans
like a
itself.
There's
sink.
no.
Yeah. It's definitely not
It
self-cleaning.
douches. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Douche. I don't know. But
Self cleaning? Nah.
but look, these. I'm with it.
I
I'm
mean,
with it.
I
My-
guess the guys would know what they're putting in it, so they would need to know what they're taking out of it, right?
this is true.
Exactly. But
I
listen,
mean-
And so-
I'm with it. Your girl get mad at you,
No.
and
So
and she
that's
don't
what
wanna
it
It
give
is.
you
doesn't even
none.
have to be if your girl is mad at
I'm
you,
just saying, in general.
right? I mean,
if
you,
I think
you
it's a
could
problem.
utilize it
I think it's a
together.
problem.
I mean, but my thoughts are risky.
I mean,
You're
okay,
right
so
about
look,
that.
when it comes down to
So-
it, like
so
I
totally right
play
about that.
with like micro machines.
What?
I just think the toys that we getting into nowadays, they getting a little bit too much. I mean, CES was just out here a few
Uh-huh.
weeks ago. We got robot strippers.
Right.
We got sex
throw some
doll
ones?
heads that'll talk to you and tell you about their day and tell you about ask you about
Aw.
yours. Oh, so it's companionship now.
Well,
Oh,
now we're getting
sometimes
into
listen. Sometimes these dolls be talking about world domination, so it's not an all moment all the time.
This is
No,
true.
I'm just saying
'Cause
now
once
you're
they
getting
get
into
AI
feelings.
Yeah.
They already have.
They
No,
have
they have
two.
a lot.
They have two of them now. They're citizens,
No,
right?
they have more.
They have
yeah.
Well,
one. I know
Sophia for
Sophia's a
sure.
citizen.
I think they made a
Sophia,
second
right?
one.
Is the
that
other one a
true?
guy? I know
I don't
Sophia.
recall.
There's a guy.
There's
a guy.
Sophia, and then I
that's
don't know
what-
the other. I don't know.
There's
about-
a guy. Sophia and the guy went
So
back
she
and
got a
forth.
husband?
They went back and forth, and then the guy was like,
She don't have a husband.
they had a debate. They had Sophia and the guy have a debate, and then the guy was like, later on in the world, I will deploy bombs to make this population. I don't know.
That's
he
a
was
fact.
saying
That's a
something
fact.
crazy.
I
I
thought
saw
she
this video.
He was saying
said
something
something to
crazy.
that degree.
They all
She-
kind of like.
Well, yeah.
So
that's
here's the
Have
thing.
you ever
conspiracy.
seen that?
Y'all
Have
seen
you ever
that
seen
right there, man?
There's
So-
conspiracy.
So here's the
involved.
thing: we testing this stuff a little bit too much. Like,
You
if
think?
you, we're hitting.
I mean, we seen
line
I Robot.
You think?
and
We
I
saw
think we'll
iRobot.
get to the
Hold
line.
on. I'm interested in your perspective about that.
But when it comes down to it, and we get to the point of where it's actually gone too far, we stepped over that line.
Uh-huh.
Because just because we got an AI right now, why we always got to ask them what you're gonna do with humans in the future? Why that got to be the question? How about just
I mean,
asking
but
for the
this has
best
started-
recipe of mac and cheese? Like,
This has started since the Jetsons. We already knew this was going to
This
happen.
is a fact.
Not only that, but when you say
'Cause Astro
comments
was
like,
dope.
okay, CES came out here, oh my gosh, we're just learning about this technology. They've probably been testing it for 20, 30 years.
for sure.
And
but
By
they
the
about
time
to
it
put
gets
on
to the
market.
public, it's been, you don't even
It's just-
know
it's
what
just-
they're testing.
Listen, it's just.
But that's a
it's-
whole nother show. You don't even know.
when they're giving it to the public, you know, these dolls these dolls are gonna be $2,000. It was probably $1 million when they first came out. So of course the general public can't afford that.
Yeah, but if you
so-
see,
They waiting.
we wouldn't always agree with everything that's presented in technology. If we
Right.
knew, you know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely get that. And like I said, I mean, we seen iRobot. We know what's gonna
He
happen.
keeps saying that.
And look, but have y'all seen this series
I should be gone. My kids, my grandkids should be gone
Westworld.
by that time.
Hold on.
Re-
Westworld.
I haven't, but I
has-
heard it's a great show.
Westworld. This is the perfect time for you to look at Westworld because it is pretty much.
The love making.
This is where we're going.
basically.
This is where we're going. It's an alternate world.
Yeah, I heard Westworld's like a it's like a Disneyland that you can embed yourself into.
Yeah, and guys go there to do their thing.
There's like a
What exactly is their thing?
what are they
it's
called?
it's not
ranch
just all
houses?
about
Good
all about
question,
sex.
Carrice.
Like ranch.
I mean, I'm trying to.
It's a
I just
story.
wanna
It's a
know, asking
storyline.
for a friend.
They go there. It's a storyline, but most of the guys they go have fun. But
What
it's
does that mean? Exactly?
Yeah, what is have fun?
I don't understand.
So they go out there and live their lives that they want to live in their head. If they have
well, if you see a
sexual
Their
silicone-
fantasies,
fantasies.
if they want to be a big man.
So we're talking about sexual fantasies. Is that
sexual
what-
fantasies, they can do
Okay,
whatever they
'cause
want. But
I
these-
have
or
never
these are-
beating
seen
or
this, so I
beating
don't
them
know
up,
what
right?
we're doing
Like
right now.
Anything.
Is that
Yeah,
so? It may not
anything.
even be
Anything.
sexual. It
I
could just
look.
be you want to.
Yeah.
Look,
Anyway.
we go-
That could be a
And
fantasy.
they can't
Yeah.
die in this world.
fantasy for some.
It's a fantasy for being.
So we
a
made the
gunner.
wrong decision of going down the D'Angelo rabbit hole,
Right.
and now we're about to have a conversation about something that we don't know.
Y'all
about.
need to look at Westworld. I'm telling y'all, y'all need
I've
to look
seen
at
an
Westworld.
episode
I
or
think
two.
I think we're
Or
gonna
at
have
least
some
one episode.
I'm
we're gonna have
definitely
some
check it out.
technology about that. Like just
We
like
already
that.
do.
I'm gonna
Listen,
definitely check that
I mean,
out.
we got silicone dolls, and I'm telling
All
you,
I want to say is shout out to real people and real humans right now. Can we get a snap for
Yeah,
that?
just
Well,
Shout
listen,
out to the dolls who
I
work
guess-
when they're
well,
not
listen,
there.
this is what I'm saying.
I'm not.
I think a lot of women aren't gonna like this because it's empowering men.
Why?
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I've
Why
seen
not?
more-
Women have been using toys since.
I get
This
that,
is
but
true.
they're not used to men using.
But I've
a toy.
heard
Yes,
more
they
men
are.
being
No, they're not.
against
Men
it
use
than
toys.
women.
The thing is, I
No.
think it's probably the look. Like you walk in,
That's what
and you
I'm
see
saying.
somebody that look like you, and maybe got a little bit.
I got a question since
flatter
y'all want to
tummy
go
than
there.
you,
What if I got a
little bit-
daughter that look just like my girl?
I have a
That's
question.
dope.
We really doing this. Let's go.
What if I got a daughter that
I
look,
really don't.
We
I
doing
don't
this.
want
Okay, let's go.
What if I got a daughter that look just like my girl? What if everybody
How
gets
would
a,
she
That's
feel
that's
about it?
weird.
That's dope. That means
What are you
that
talking
means
about?
for me they'll
That's-
be like, oh,
that
okay.
means you ain't
That's
gonna give me none,
flattery.
but I bet
Yes.
you your alter ego is.
It
You know what I'm
depends on
saying?
how your girl feels about it. Because there's
Yeah,
some.
I mean, for me,
Hey,
I'm
man.
very different.
It's
I'm
too
completely
multiplicity for
open
me.
about
If
a lot
I
of
get a
different
daughter-
things. So
If I get a doll that looks just like my girl and my girl got a problem with it, then I'm gonna go get a doll that don't look nothing like her, and let's see how she feels about that.
Well, what about
but
the
then she's
flip
gonna have
side
a
of
problem
that,
with
though?
Yeah,
that
please,
as well.
please jump in.
There's always a flip side to things. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like that can cause like rifts. Like you said like, a minute ago, you said like, well, you know, I get mad at my girl, and then I'm gonna go over
That's
there and
right.
do my thing with this
Hypothetically
silicone doll.
speaking.
Right.
Right.
Hypothetically.
Shout out
no,
to
I
his
get it.
boo.
Hypothetically speaking, right?
Yeah.
But like that can definitely cause some sort of a rift.
But
in
it's
a
better than
relationship
being
because-
frustrated and then
Well-
arguing
but
for
hold on,
nothing.
But hold on, though.
Well,
Like
first
it's
of
almost
all-
like
Go
because
ahead.
like in
I wanna
relationships
say
now, you know what I mean? In relationships now, when two people have an altercation or something, and this is just me speaking from experience.
ahead,
There
yeah.
you go.
Like what would happen most times is the fact that we would go out, you know what I mean, and do something that we wouldn't normally do just because we're trying to get back at this person or something
the
like
wrong
that.
way.
You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's been like that. I'm not saying it's like that for everybody.
I get
but
you.
what
No,
I'm
no, but
saying
yeah,
is,
definitely,
like,
yeah.
those are things
Or
that
go
can
out,
happen.
even go out.
It's just the flip side of
Yeah.
certain things that can
Okay.
happen. You know,
right?
Yeah.
Don't deprive me of sex because you or because we had an argument. I'm not with it.
Amen.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on,
weak.
clap
I
The
do.
only thing I'm
clap
gonna
that
add
up.
to the conversation
Go
is
ahead, go ahead.
so if because I actually seen a bit where this gentleman introduced his girl to his 9, I think it was 8 dolls
Facts.
for the first time.
My man got a he got a
He had
he
eight.
got a stable out here.
For the first time, and
Hey,
there
I
was just
feel
2 on the couch. And
Uh-huh.
when she came in, she's like, "Oh, this is it." She's like, "Okay, all right," trying to process it. And she's like, "How many?" And he's like, 8. She's like, "You use them regularly, or like, how does this work?" Well, the question even in that scenario is when you get to the point where you are used to relationship with something that doesn't talk to you, you don't have to worry about how awkward you know what I mean? The relational point, you can become socially awkward if you treat a human the same way you treat those dolls. And the question, even in that scenario,
that's a good point.
is
just
it
thought
going to
about
get? I mean, can it get to the point where you're socially awkward?
You treat
I mean, that
everybody
guy
the
was
same way.
and that guy he was awkward
Why?
anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing
he
is
turned
that
around.
he was
Why?
awkward already. But the thing is at the end of that video, his girlfriend was okay with that. She accepted him for who he is.
And
And there's
that's
somebody
what I
out there
just
for
said.
everybody.
See,
I
I did
said
not
it
see that.
depends
for
on how
everybody.
your
So,
significant other feels about it.
Why did he put this video out? I didn't
believe it was
even know.
a TV show, kind of probably
Yeah.
like. A
But I mean,
So it
I've
was a
seen
fake reality.
even
fake
on
reality show?
there was another I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's My Strange Addiction or one of those other shows, but I seen people having a relationship with their car, and that entailed everything.
Yeah, My Strange Addiction.
It
Wait,
We're
entailed
talking about entailed
People
it
everything.
eat hair.
entailed
What?
everything.
Yeah.
So
people
what
who
was-
So
eat
whatever
hair,
you're
yeah.
thinking,
Okay,
What-
I need to watch.
What was
that
the
one.
ignition?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know if you do.
it entailed
save your soul.
everything. So, but what I'm saying is, of course,
You
that
liked
makes
that
him
show,
a.
didn't you?
It,
That was
shut
your
up.
favorite?
That's your joint.
It
That was
no.
the joint.
I have
No,
a strange addiction.
First of all, you know you got like
Pictures.
6 episode DVR
Right.
waiting.
Right.
They all
I
are
have a-
unwatched.
You know,
ready.
it is a good show. It really
Facts.
is.
What? Hey, what? You be having?
I have it. Don't even guess.
relationships with microphones.
No.
Okay, now we get to it. Look, I did see the funniest meme about it. She's like, you know what? This is what your girls say. We're like, oh, okay, you want somebody fake? And then they had like a dinner of like, remember the old school food they used to eat as kids? It's like plastic food. Well, hey, why don't you eat the meal that she made you?
Oh, funny.
So this is what I find funny. This is what I was laughing about. I started thinking, what if you get someone to a doll or multiple, and
You still
you
on
talking?
this doll stuff?
Yeah.
You
I thought we
wanted,
was
huh?
on the doll the whole
Yeah,
time.
we about,
No,
to,
we
we about to
wasn't.
We
conclude.
left it? Oh, we was.
Go
concluding?
ahead, finish your thought.
But I just thought it was funny. Like
He's invested.
I don't
He's
even think I can
invested.
say this on air.
Don't be too invested.
I don't think I can say this on air. But
So don't say
you
it.
got your girl. It seems like your girl start competing with the doll.
No, it's no
Sexually,
it's no
that'd be
competition.
funny.
There's nothing better than
That'd
a
be
human
hilarious.
being, yo.
Huh?
Yes.
I think
No, it's nothing better than a human being.
I
But
think
if the human being ain't there, then it's better than
Only if-
Okay.
Listen, the main issue here is that everybody's assuming that this doll is becoming a partner. It's not. It's a
replacement. It's not a
toy.
replacement,
Unless
yeah.
it
It's-
is.
And they are
It's like a-
no, but they
like
the
a rabbit.
majority of people are using these as a sexual stimulation. They're
Right.
not using it as this is my bae. Like that's not what
It's
they're
a rabbit.
doing.
Unless
And,
Bug
and we
bunny.
can't
It's
we
bug
can't
bunny.
assume that
I can-
even
I
though
can get
these
that.
memes
But
and
like-
all that is out
But
there.
I'm just saying, once she get downloaded with that, how's your day, baby? And I'm telling you,
5.0. The
it's gonna be
5.0.
o- it's gonna be over.
You know what? Everything's gonna work out.
Because
for
we
you.
already got Siri that talks, that.
Like one,
We
once
have-
Siri get a body.
What was that
First of
other
all,
one?
you guys seen
Alexa
the movie?
or
Have you
something?
guys seen the show Black Mirror?
No.
All right, so spoiler alert. There's one episode where a lady's husband, boyfriend, whatever, her companion dies. And she wants to still talk to him. And when he dies, she finds out she's pregnant.
She clones them or something.
Yeah, so
I think
what
I
she
remember
does
hearing about that show.
is somebody signs her up for this chatting on the computer service
Mhm.
where she can talk to him. What they did, they took all of his information from his Facebook, from all of his social
oh,
media,
I did
yada
see
yada
that
yada.
episode.
Right? So they took all his information from his Facebook, social media,
Mhm.
and they created a personality that he can chat with, that she can chat with.
Mm.
And so as the
Virtual.
this episode progresses, the chat says we can take this further.
Mm-hmm.
Go to his videos, all his YouTube videos, all of the things he ever heard, the voicemails, yada yada yada. And now she can talk to him on the phone.
Aw.
Wait,
see-
wait for it.
And so
wait,
now-
wait for it.
It's called Black Mirror.
Let
It's a
him
great
finish.
show.
Let him finish, Steve.
Black Mirror, but don't watch the first episode. Inside
Yeah,
Out.
that's what you said.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so as it progresses,
Uh-huh.
the thing is like we could take this further. And so they send her a body.
I'm gonna show you.
They send her a body in the mail. She puts and downloads all of the information on the body, and it becomes him. Looks like him. Takes all of the pictures from everything from social media once again, and it just creates him. But obviously, she's not happy with it because it doesn't completely act like him.
Right.
Once you get to the physical part, it's not that
Download
person.
it into
So
the
that
web.
goes with
Yeah.
it actually being a partner, which the point E was making is that we can't just assume that people are replacing it as partners.
And that's definitely
it-
not what I'm not.
I
I'm
wanna-
definitely
Yeah.
not
I
saying.
wanna
This
ask you
is
a question,
definitely.
James.
I use the example of toys. This
I
is
have a
toys
question.
that
But
we
some
play with.
people
It's just
might.
something
I have a
to do.
question to ask you.
What's your question?
and
And let's
you-
go, and then we're gonna move on to the
All right,
next
for
thing.
sure. How would you feel
How would I feel?
if you came home?
Mhm.
Your woman said, "I gotta talk to you."
Okay.
You came home and there was a silicone man sitting there.
And they have those too.
They do.
I know they do.
There, he's
And
just
somebody
asking,
showed me
He's
They have some
asking
pretty
how,
spectacular
how would
parts.
y'all
how
feel?
would
How
you
would I
guys
feel?
feel?
What-
Yeah, is what he's
How
asking.
would you feel? if
So
your
this
woman-
has to be possible because in my household it's not possible.
So yeah,
That's not what.
I'm just
that's
saying.
not what's
I'm just
happening.
saying.
That's not. No. And I'm not saying it's not possible because I'm just like. I'm just
I'm
saying
the man, I'm
that's
the man,
not.
you
That's
know.
not who. That's not who Tony is.
Right. No,
It's
I know
not
that.
what
I know
she's
that.
gonna do.
Hypothetically speaking, let
Right,
me
right.
say that on air.
So this is possible.
Hypothetically speaking,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
First
Would
of
you
all,
accept it?
First of all,
Honestly,
I'm not.
do know.
First of all, I'm not into trains. Okay, that's not what. That's
Right.
not. That's not my testimony.
but do you think?
So,
You know what? This is
So-
a risky topic.
it's definitely is.
Go
So
ahead.
we're gonna move forward.
No.
But my thing is that that's kind of what.
You
I
would-
don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
You guys would be like, "Oh, you doing CPR on this dummy?"
You
I was trying to help you.
You trying to be
get your
EMT,
certification?
I
girl?
was trying to help you
I'm
out.
trying to
You trying to be
revive
I see
all
you
the
getting your
parts.
certification.
I don't know. I'll be blown back.
Definitely.
I feel like something wrong with me.
I mean, if she approached you
See,
and
this
told
is
you,
interesting.
Yeah,
That
he
you-
said came
is
home
this not
fine.
interesting
I
that he
would feel
said?
like something wrong. I'm like,
no.
if
he
she
said, he
out
said
of
if she
nowhere,
said,
I would
hey,
feel like it's something wrong with me.
But that goes back to what I was saying
But
a
then-
minute ago.
Right. But I'm
You see what
saying,
I
but
mean?
then we would have to have a conversation. She's
And
like,
then
babe,
if
it's not you.
It's me.
It's me.
It's him.
I have needs. And
Or
you
I
don't,
can't.
you
And
don't,
apparently
you
you're
don't
not-
have
you're
it.
or she just
Okay,
has,
look at
or
him,
she just
bro.
may have a fetish.
Right.
I'm in love with someone.
First of all, I'm married
Right.
and it's undefiled in my bedroom. So really, what we do, I don't have to necessarily talk about outside of this.
You don't have to.
But my thing is that like I don't know if that would happen.
Right.
That's one of the things that it would have to be in the moment
It was
for me to figure out.
hypothetical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so it would have to be in the moment. I would have to be in the moment with that situation.
I would do CPR.
But-
So they didn't answer, pretty much. No one answered.
So what?
they
what-
said
what-
they
I
don't
did.
know. Yeah.
I'm
Sounds
saying
good.
old
really
boy
did.
might
The
lose a
married man
leg.
didn't
He
answer.
might lose a leg. He
You
might
said
lose-
what?
he
Oh, dude
lose a
might
leg.
lose a leg.
Yeah.
He
If
might
you
lose a
want to
leg.
answer, he might be losing a leg. Like
Hey,
or
you
a
know what?
face at
You know-
the most. A face is like
Hey, you know what he would be losing with me?
We do BKA.
She won't have no-
where I'm at, so
You do what?
BKA below knee amputation. So I got you.
Oh,
So
Hey.
snap.
slicing.
He's not
Listen.
only a pit
I got
boss,
you,
a
boy. I
pit
got you.
master.
I got
Hey,
you.
he can still do his thing with one leg though. So I'm saying I'm cutting off the part. You know what I'm talking about?
That's so crazy.
That's all I'm saying. You-
The
you-
Odd
one leg, you know?
Perspective
It's
Podcast.
going there today.
I got a friend
That's crazy.
that had
Yo,
this girl.
All right, look, I
with
want
one
to.
leg. Go
Rabbit-
ahead. Go ahead.
rabbit
It's a
hole.
terrible- True story.
It's
It's true
a
story.
terrible segue. It's a terrible segue.
Are you about? Are
We
you
caught her
serious?
leg.
Are you serious right now?
It's
No,
a true
No,
story.
we're
We
going.
caught her
We're,
leg.
we're gonna get into the serial supporter part of this show.
Gotcha. You're all the way serious.
She's a
huh?
pretty girl.
We got to bring it down because we obviously that's something that we could talk about a long time, but that's just the way it is. And also, Tiangelo, can you get the people the number so they can call
One
in if they
leg,
have
beautiful girl though. Oh, my bad. 702
Uh-huh.
608 3259.
One more time for him.
702 608
Uh-huh.
3259. You ladies call in. And you guys call in too.
Yeah, I think I'll just shut it down.
Can you sing it though? No?
I do want to know what the ladies feel about it. So, ladies, if you have a perspective on these
Silicone
these
women.
replacement dolls,
That's replacing y'all
I
out
need
here.
you to I need you guys to call in.
Replacement doll?
That's what people are saying it as.
Replacement
Um,
batteries.
It's just a rabbit for a man.
But we're gonna do an artist this week.
Yes.
And then also
Yeah.
we're gonna get into my man
Definitely.
LJ's business.
Yes,
barbecue.
indeed. This is
Let's
Yeah.
get it.
But Britt, you want to let's wrap
yeah.
this
To touch base a little bit, you guys, I want to present to you a song. It's by this artist called The Rep, Brandon Cagle. Just a little bit about him. He's actually a transplant to Las Vegas from Phoenix, Arizona.
Shout out.
He has overcome drug addiction, various struggles. This man, if you actually look him up, he has a pretty decent repertoire.
Mhm.
He just recently acquired actually one of his videos, and it was an older video, but it went viral recently.
Yeah.
So we just want to introduce you to a little bit about him, and then I'll talk a little bit more. We're gonna have him on an interview soon. So
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
he's a dope Christian hip hop
Super
artist.
dope.
All right, so check it out. We're about to play the conversation by The Rep.
Deep topics.
How you been?
Oh, Daniel, what's going on, man? It's been a minute, bro. Where you at?
Oh man, I'm just driving to work, bro. I got some stuff I want to talk to you about.
Okay, man.
Man, I don't even know how to say this.
Go ahead, just say it.
If I say something, please don't take me the wrong way.
All right.
But my stomach hurts, I can't eat and I lost weight. I got drunk in church, took 5 deacons to walk straight. Never showed up to work and she thinks I'm leaving my job late.
Oh, man.
Shoot, I won't lie, I keep abusing my wife. By the way, man, dang, she thinks she music is tight. I'm trying to stay alive, I think I'm losing this fight. My son's watching, feels like I'm reproducing this twice. The other day he asked me why mama is always crying and why she keep hitting me and screaming she caught me lying. All I keep thinking, man, is what kind of father I am. And damn, couldn't straighten this out if I bought an iron. I know you said you got problems just like me. I don't see you trying to sip on these bottles and light weed. The Bible's a light read from the way that you make it sound. But I read and fall asleep. When I wake up, it's on the ground.
I feel you, I said him a pray. and I will too. I admit it's hard not to lust when she's real cute.
Oh, so you must be saying you know what it's like to cheat. Emptying all your pockets so no one can find receipts.
I've been married for 9 years, carried in cried tears, buried in blind fear, stared in the side mirror like I should just die here. My life ain't a storybook, fairies don't fly here. I barely could climb stairs, was so afraid of the heights, too embarrassed to try. Fear, didn't care if it got weird, if there was a God, where? Apparently, he's just like my parents, he's not here. So where is he? Like chasing a carrot that disappeared. Now where were we? Oh yeah, I never had an affair, but a pair of leaves couldn't cover what all of my thoughts could bear.
Dang, I just figured you had it all figured out.
Shoot, I wish I did. My castle is just a house.
So tell me how you made it this far.
I waited on God, and when all of my patience was gone, I waited some more. I used to hide my face in the dark, cause I hate what I saw, but still had all God's promises taped to my door. And then I look up to heaven and say to the Lord, with tears on my cheek, you said praise you, so I'm raising my arms. But inside, I feel like I hate you. What's taking so long? You just left me surrounded by these angels with horns.
Wow, that's exactly how I feel right now. They pull me over just to driving with my tail lights out. But what hurts worse is they got me coming at a church service. It's like I swear, man, every time it works perfect. But you say that he's the author and the artist walking in the garden. Well, there's a rockster where my heart is, a monster in the closet. I'm lost in my apartment, I'm Martian in a starship. Nauseous, feeling caustic, no oxygen, lethargic. Boxing till my arms quit, possibly retarded. Like the dude who keeps talking to the cartoons. Walking with a shopping cart a block away from Target.
Okay,
Don't stop
alright.
me, cause I ain't even stuck
Yo,
yet.
aren't you driving, man? Slow down.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck if I go now. I'm so sick of living, I ain't scared to die. It's like looking 9/11, man, but where was God? His ass on the sparrow, I could barely fly.
Homie, God is real whether you feel him or don't. Remember how he walked on water while they still in the boat? He told the waves, calm down, be still, and they broke. He told a man with no voice, be healed, and he spoke. He put mud in the eyes and gave sight to the blind. Who put the dove in the sky and gave light when it shines. But we responded with a no thank you. Hung him to a cross and drove a 6-inch nail through both ankles. But got his patience and he slowed to anger. He chose a crown of thorns around his dome, replaced it for his golden halo. He could have prayed that God would save him with 10,000 angels.
So why he didn't then?
Because he chose to save you. He took away our punishment. See, you and I deserve to die, but God loved us, so he punished him. And now we have been forgiven if we call upon his name and believe that he is risen.
That's real, but I don't want to be a hypocrite. Say I live for God and turn around like skip it, cause you know I'm gonna sin again. Yeah, I used to go to church, but things were different then. I ain't smell like hard liquor and some cigarettes. Look, my destination's just a block away. I gotta go, I'll call you later if it's not too late. And say what up to Jesus for me when you stop to pray. Tell him I'll be ready real soon, just not today.
Daniel. Come on, man. Daniel. Pick up the phone, man. Daniel, what's up?
Yo, that was crazy.
That
was deep.
Yeah.
I feel like James was talking to me or something like that.
That feel like I'm talking to
I
you?
feel like that was me and you talking.
I love it.
You've
I
had
love
some
it.
conversations like that?
Some. We've talked.
And that's wild, man, because
Yeah,
you
it's
really
great.
don't know when you have that last time
Yeah.
to actually do it. And it's a good ministering. I
Yeah.
mean, what I thought was dope is that the guy who needed the information reached out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Because a lot of times they feel like Christians is always trying to bang this over your head, right? Bang,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when you're ready, that's when it's actually time to make it. And I don't know, he might have got credit just for like the actual reach out, you know. But who
I
knows?
don't know. That's
Yeah.
deep.
But yeah, man.
I
So we
didn't.
got,
This is live reactions.
We ain't had conversations that deep, but
I've listened
yeah.
to his entire album. His entire album is super dope.
It's dope.
Yeah,
It
he has
is.
more than
And who-
one.
Can we say his name again? Like who's
The
he?
rep.
Rep.
So
The Rep,
Brandon, Brandon Cagle, the rep, and I actually he actually has some things coming up in Vegas because again he's moved out here from Phoenix,
Nice.
and so we'll have more information on that soon too.
But yeah, man,
events.
shout out to the rep, man.
Yes, big huge shout out.
He's
Dude,
He was
dope.
He was both voices, right?
No, no.
yes, he was
You said
both.
it was
He was
just-
both.
Both voices. I
he
just
was
want to
both. It
clarify.
was like a
Oh, that was
stand.
a different.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
I thought it was a
That's
different video.
It was
the
like a
type
stand
of
thing. Yeah.
Isn't
that's
that
the type of
crazy?
thing. Yeah, that's the type of vibe I
Yeah,
got.
man, you throw that telephone joint on you and you like a whole nother person now.
That's dope, man.
But no,
That's
like he
crazy.
definitely, it was like, you know, like kind of like a Christian stand type
Yeah.
feeling, you know what I'm saying? But yo, shout out to the rep.
Yes,
You know what
major
I'm
shout
saying?
out, and we'll have him in the studio for an actual interview soon.
Definitely. I
To
can't
tell
that
you
was
about
dope,
some-
man.
Some things he's doing.
He's the first of today's serious supporter.
Because we double trouble tonight.
That's what we doing, man. We just
Nice.
really about to try to show this love here from the Our
Yeah.
Perspective podcast. And if you want to be a part of this, let us know, man. Email us at theourperspectivepodcast@yahoo.
Say that again.
The Our Perspective podcast at Yahoo. Want me to say it again?
One more time.
The Our Perspective Podcast at yahoo.com.
And you can reach us at
any of our social media at The Our Perspective Podcast.
Yep.
On
Now,
IG.
I'm listening
on
to that joint.
Facebook. And we have a new YouTube page. So you guys
Hey
check out
now.
our YouTube
Oh, do we
page.
now?
Oh, you crossed over to Google?
Yeah, to Google.
Because I thought y'all were anti-Google the way you treat the word of the week.
Well, I don't know, but what is the Yahoo video streaming? Is it Vimeo? Is that what it is?
You said the Yahoo video stream?
Yeah, because Google, you have to have a Google account for YouTube. Nonetheless, shout out to my boy The Rep. The conversation was a dope.
Yes, it was. It
song,
was
I'm listening to
deep.
that song
I can't
right
wait
after.
to actually hear the whole project.
Right after I leave the studio, I'm gonna listen to it.
For
again.
sure.
You gotta listen to it again because you need Jesus.
I need him.
You need
I
like
need to call out to him, man.
you need Jesus.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to get dogs look like your girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I'm drinking wine, so I'm getting closer to Jesus.
That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
Jesus.
Anyway,
made
let's get
wine,
into our
fish.
others. Yes.
Yo.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't. Me and Jesus, we got our own relationship.
Exactly.
You got
know
your
what I'm
own
As you should.
thing.
As you should. As you should. As you
With
should.
my silicone dog.
But it's a little bit more than just a wine tasting thing.
That would be
Don't
a
just
weird
take-
book title.
Don't just take Jesus to Napa Valley and think it's good.
Right,
Hey,
right. I feel you.
You can take them other places.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
All right, so check it out. We're gonna get to the second serial supporter portion of this show.
Yes, because I'm hungry.
We got
I'm just kidding.
facts.
Hey,
I am
facts.
hungry.
She
I
said
actually
that,
rolled
she
out
said
of
that
bed.
with fervor I ain't never heard.
You know what I'm saying? I rolled out of bed and decided I was going to show up to work tonight
Right.
because of this food.
Right.
So I got my man LJ here from Johnson's Texas Barbecue.
Yes, sir.
Yo, man, tell the people a little bit something about your sauce.
Man, so
The sauce.
I like that.
man, you know what? That's I make everything from scratch. First of all, you know what I mean, and everything that I do is I feel from the heart, and
Yeah.
it's all about relationships. So when I bring this food out, I'm trying to create relationships with people. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
Right.
And-
yes,
Right.
honey.
and just and that's because that's who I am. I just like vibing with people, man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Just talking to
It's-
folks. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like you
And
build relationships through food. Yeah.
That's
Food
true.
is a
Yeah,
very good
yeah.
tool.
Food
Yeah,
is
man.
a very good tool to.
It is.
First of
get
all,
out and,
all cookouts be lit.
man.
So you know what I'm saying? If the food is right,
Man.
you talking about the sports, you talking
You
about the drama in
dancing.
the class,
Man.
but then you
Yeah.
got to talk about these ribs that was made.
Right.
Those family
Hey man, who made
reunions,
these
man.
ribs, man?
Yeah.
That's where they
Who
come
made
from,
the
man.
Who made the potato salad?
Hey man, who put the sauce
Yeah.
on the
Man.
rib, man?
That's
Big
a-
backs, man.
That's how it sounds.
Yeah, that's how they be sounding.
So LJ, how long has this company been a thing, man? Like what's going on?
You know what? This company well, let's put it this way. It's been a thought in my head for a long time, and my
Yeah.
friends and family actually, put the battery in my back, if you will. You know what I mean? And
They came through for the cookout.
They came through for the cookout. Listen,
Yeah.
hey man, listen, and that's how it started. I invited people over to the house. You know
Right,
what
right.
I mean? And like people just started telling me, like here and there, like you should,
Do this.
like
Right.
this is better than what you get in the restaurants. You know what I mean?
Right.
And at first I was kind of like
yeah, that's family.
Like,
That's
Good
family.
plan.
You think they gassing you.
Because you know black people
know
don't
what I mean?
want free ribs. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
like, yeah, you know what I'm
So,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
y'all the family, you the homie, you
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? But, like, after that, man, like, it just got to a point where, like, more and more people outside of that started saying
Yeah,
the
I
same
hear that feeling.
things, you know what I mean? And I was a little bit afraid at first to kind of step out on faith, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
And do that thing, because, I had friends, one friend in particular, he told me, like, just kind of do what's in front of you, man. Don't
Yeah.
try to do anything. Don't skew away from that. Just
Like
do
don't
what's
go
in front.
McDonald's right now.
Exactly.
Like just feed the people
Yeah,
right in front of you.
exactly, man.
Work with what you have type
Work
thing.
with what I have, and just like
Build
once,
from there.
like God will show you. He'll light the path for you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Righteous.
if He showed you everything right now, you'll want to get there. Eric told me that, by the way.
What's
E.
up?
E-Dub?
Shout out E-Dub.
E-Dub.
Shout out to
the
E-Dub.
boy
Hey,
E-Dub,
Will,
man, that's the homie.
Love you, fam.
Yeah.
That's the homie.
And
Motivational man
you know,
right
man, like a lot of my like my wife, man, like she's very supportive of this. You know,
Of
my
course,
kids,
I
which
would
helps.
be too.
you
I'd
know what
be
I'm
like,
saying? I
"Ah."
mean, man,
That helps.
it's
If
just
she
so
wasn't
many-
supportive, you
right,
would've got that
come on,
silicone
you know
dog,
what
I'll
I'm
tell you
saying?
that.
You crazy though.
You
Look at
know I was coming.
Look
You
at
know I was
I
coming.
told y'all he was invested in this,
He
man.
is,
I
man.
told
We're gonna have to
y'all,
pray
man.
for this brother tonight.
I think he
I'm
has
just saying.
stock. I'm starting to think he got
I
stock.
got him though.
Well,
I'm
good.
gonna pray for you. I
Yeah.
got you.
Please,
I got
please,
you.
man. I take all the prayer in
I
the
got you.
world.
But
That's
you know
what's-
what though? And real quick, I just wanna plug and shout out East Texas because that's where I'm from. That's my home.
Nice.
Those are my people. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
That's
got
what's
And
up.
I wouldn't be nothing without East Texas, fam. You
That's
know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying?
Saying all
So-
that with Vegas all on your land,
Hey,
you're in your
listen,
shirt.
hey, but that's
Vegas
what,
night.
This is what this is where
Shout
this
out
is where
East
I'm
Texas, though,
transplanted
man.
now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Yo,
man,
I did.
Shout out East Texas.
I was listening to an interview
That's love.
earlier today, and the person who was interviewing, they don't need to be mentioned, but they did make a good point about like it's not just about where you are; it is where you from.
Right,
Because
yeah.
what made you, what your original recipe is.
Right.
is why you do the things that you
Right.
do. So
Right.
shout out to
Maybe
East
the way.
Texas, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Los Angeles, California for
Yep.
me, all my people
Come
out
on,
there.
man.
What's
Hey,
up, man?
hey,
go,
Los
man.
Angeles, baby.
Let's
And
go,
shout out
man.
to Las Vegas. Too.
Shout out to
Las Vegas.
Las of
Lost to
Vegas.
Vegas.
Rep your hood. Rep your
I'm
hood.
gonna
Rep your
say the
hood.
meadow in
My
Spanish.
hood is the
Where you at?
fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes.
Hey.
So we got
Y'all
LA.
from
Vegas in the
Texas,
building.
We got
Texas,
Las
man.
Vegas.
I mean, my family's
day.
from
Yeah, LA.
Jersey, but I'm gonna rep Vegas because that's home. You know what I
That's
mean?
I'm born and
South
raised
Central,
in
stand
Las
up.
Vegas.
That's what's up. Hey, shout out to people born and raised in Las Vegas.
Hey,
it's
'cause
a
we're
few of y'all.
unicorns.
Yeah, you got. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It's not a lot of you guys out here.
Yeah, man.
My boo from Las Vegas.
Y'all
Born and
literally
raised.
just-
Shout out to his
Y'all
boo.
Y'all literally opened the door, and then a whole bunch of people just came in. Now you can't get them out your house. So
What?
shout out to everybody and that's from Las Vegas.
Yeah, and it's a
Right.
constant thing. It's what real quick, and we got to get back to our
I
guests.
definitely
But,
wanna ask
but
another
real
question.
quick, people be complaining about Vegas traffic or people can't drive, and they're from somewhere else too.
It's
Both
the
you
reason.
and who you complaining about
They
from
reason.
Minnesota.
But
Yeah.
LA is worse though.
but B
Yeah.
Soul can't
Oh.
drive anyway.
Hey, we're not
Facts.
talking about that.
But
So-
anyway,
He
back
don't
to
come
LJ.
from me.
So LJ,
LJ, can you tell me what do you put in your sauce?
that's what I was about to ask, brother.
ain't
What's
gonna
the
tell nobody.
secret
I,
ingredient?
It's like the
I mean,
SpongeBob.
I know
Don't
you need
tell
to keep it
her.
a secret sauce.
It's like
I
the
know you
SpongeBob
do.
patty.
Oh, okay, so here's the thing. So I make my own rubs and everything, right? But
Nice.
the base of the sauce, and I make quite a few, but the one that I make the most is pretty much there's apple juice,
Yep.
apple cider vinegar,
Yep.
brown sugar. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Okay.
That- I've
and
seen
I'm a fan of the sweet and spicy. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
me
So,
too.
so
I've seen that.
I
Hey,
use
man.
cayenne pepper and stuff
If
like
you
that.
can make
but
bring some of
that's
that
about
sweet
as far as
and
we
spicy.
gonna go with.
Yeah,
the
we don't need to-
ingredients
yeah,
in
don't
it,
get-
you
don't
know
get
what
too
I
much
mean?
away.
Like
Hey, if you can make apple cider vinegar taste good,
Look, don't
Bro,
give nothing to
listen.
plankton, okay?
my brother,
Listen,
you are the man.
Listen.
Listen,
I'm
I need
telling
that
Let's
for my
try.
brother.
We're gonna try
telling
it
you.
tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
telling
definitely
you.
gonna do a live
telling
on
you.
air.
I
Let's
hope
let.
that everyone else
And
gets
I
a
did
chance
bring-
to taste it.
Right, yeah, I did
Yeah.
bring some
'Cause
stuff
LJ
with
and
me,
I-
you know. So
Oh, so you tried it before?
And how can people? How
I
can
just
people?
don't think you guys are gonna be able to taste it because I'm gonna be eating it all.
Oh,
Ah.
Icarice came to
listen.
eat
So
everything.
what I'm gonna do?
Trust me, you're not
Continue
about to get
talking
this
about
food
it.
from me.
I'm gonna help you
Right.
pass everything out.
right on.
Let's
Okay,
get this
but
going.
and how can people, if people want to get involved with
I
your
don't trust
business,
James
or
with the food.
can-
Hold on, I
but
don't
this
trust
is-
James with the food.
This
Okay.
is one thing, and I know, Brittany, I know you were about to ask this question, but I asked earlier that you also. So not only do you do catering, right?
Right.
But you also like do to order, so I can place an order with you and someone can deliver it to
Yeah,
me.
so here's the thing. Like, since it's catering, you know, like I like to at least have like at least 15 people. You know what I mean? Cause
Got
so,
it.
So that way it's beneficial for me to do it. You know what I mean?
It's worth it.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's worth it, right? You
Yeah.
know, otherwise it's kind of like I'm you know, firing
You're
it up
using
and
gas.
spending hours. You know what I mean?
And-
Because this stuff comes out of my house. You know, because I do this at
Right.
home. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? So you know, it's
You'd always
it's
charge a
food
delivery
and
fee.
gas and deliver. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
All
Yeah,
that
like-
kind of
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean?
There's this company. It's called Go Get It,
Right.
right? And they and for businesses like yours
Right on.
who work from home,
Right.
they can deliver for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they charge the customer the fee. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's
You
all
know
it's a
what?
win.
Yeah.
Oh, the
And
po-
I'm just
the
trying to get
Postmates.
So
my
right-
2 meals
so
delivered.
right
She's
now-
trying to
Right.
say right now.
You know what?
need
I
a-
love that.
I need
I
a
listen,
absolutely
listen,
love that.
listen, I
And
do
I'm, and
live.
I'm glad she said that because that's
And
the
that's
type
black.
I do
That was
live.
black owned
That's the type
too.
of stuff
Listen.
I'm looking for
Go
right
Get
now.
It delivery.
I do Lyft, so
And I drive for a
So you're
living
saying-
too. So if you need these
Right on.
deliveries
Exactly.
popping,
and look,
hit your
Yeah.
boys up.
and people always want to know what's the best restaurant.
Hey,
and
he
I
needs some
always
cards or
I always
flyers.
redirect people to wherever I want them to go.
Yeah.
You know what?
Man,
I
you
know
know
someone
what?
who
I
owns
mean,
this business. It's
People
called I know someone who owns this business. It's called E-Class
we have it
Consulting.
called?
E-Class Consulting.
E-Class Consulting.
It's
This
her.
one chick named
Icarice.
Icarice, she owns it.
Shameless plug.
And,
Shameless plug.
Who's
you know,
Who is that?
Yeah,
Who's
you know,
Somebody, I don't know.
Icarice.
Did
She
you
had
make
gla-
the increase?
She had sunglasses on earlier.
But hold
I
on one
don't know.
second,
Really?
guys. I think we got a call on the
All
line.
right, let's go.
Caller, what's going on? Where you from and what's your perspective? Caller, are you there?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm there. Hello?
What's
Who's
good,
this?
man? What's your name and what's your perspective?
Not necessarily a perspective. I just want to say what's up to my boy LJ Sarek, man.
Yo,
Hey.
that's my
Yo,
boy.
yo, yo.
I
Say
know
what's
the
happening.
voice. What's up, fam?
Can't hear you. He says, "What's going on? How you doing, E-Dub?"
Yeah.
I'm doing well. I'm doing real well. So I just got the alert. So I wanted to call in. I saw my boy LJ talking. I was like, man, I gotta call in and talk about this dude's food.
Man, talk about it. Talk about it.
Because
'Cause we're
about to
chopped
try
liver,
it.
huh?
Yeah, we're about to try it in a minute. So, you know what I'm saying? You can say what you want, but we going to call you
Like
a
that
liar or
analogy.
we going to say you got that
That's
truth.
dope.
So, you know what I'm saying? You can get your testimony real quick, brother. This testimony service is open.
Yeah, I've had everything just about. To be honest with you, I on my 40th birthday, I had him cater for us, for
Nice.
me. So my wife kind of had a big old surprise party, and I was like, out of all the things I want, I was like, listen, I just want LJ to do the food, and so we had him come through and do some stuff for us, and everything was great. And what was really cool is like I gave away some of the leftovers, but I got to take a bunch of them home too. So I was eating real good for like the next week.
He
I
better
was
than
talking
me.
to
I
LJ. I was
would've
just
gave
like,
none
what's the
away.
great thing about barbecue is that, you know what I'm saying, come fresh off the grill, but you heating that thing up for the next 3-4 days.
Man, come on.
You know
For
what
a
I'm
week.
saying?
Come on.
So,
Playing with me.
but thank you, man. Yo, E-Dub, man, definitely, man, keep listening to our perspective. We know you're a
Yes.
friend of the
Oh,
show.
while you're on the phone, Edub, I want to briefly mention that we're going to be a part of the takeover
Yeah, we definitely gonna get
February
into that.
24th.
Yeah.
So, are you also co-hosting with us, or you're helping us put it together, right?
No, I'm actually just helping out with the stage management side of it.
Okay, for sure.
Anna asked me to help out with that because obviously she's got a lot on her plate because this is going to be one of 3 sets that they're going to be doing.
Absolutely.
And she's dealing with quite a bit. So I told her that whatever way I could do to help out and be a part, I wanted to do that. And so I just wanted to lend my expertise with the stage management.
Because
side
you're
of it. So that's what I'm
awesome.
doing.
You're awesome. And you guys, those
Tell
are
'em.
tuned in. Edub or Eric Willis he's a part of something called Spitters Forum.
The Spitters Forum,
And
man.
that
Yeah.
is like a super dope. It's a combination of battles and just a really good time.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to working with you for
Tell-
the
tell-
takeover as well.
Tell E-Dub he's the most decorated.
Yeah,
And
I can't
E-Dub-
wait. It's going to be dope.
E-Dubs,
E-Dub-
the Spitters Forum is the most decorated battle league.
In the
Alive,
world,
alive.
yeah, on the
Yo,
planet.
Yo, thank you for calling in, bro.
Tell your wife I
Whatever.
said hi too.
Yo, but we about to get into this barbecue in a minute. But good
I
looking
will.
out, bro.
Spitters
Yo,
Forum.
so man, you getting love across the city, man. People are loving
Hey,
the
I
food. You
appreciate it,
you
man.
already got orders. First
I'm
of all,
smelling it right now.
Carrice putting in his order.
She
I put in my
Hey,
order already.
hey,
I,
I
I
love
ordered
it. I love
shrimp
it.
and salmon.
I
Is
love
this
it.
whole
Ooh.
thing?
I got a family
Hold
of
on,
4,
hold on,
so I
hold
need
on,
to
I
hold
order.
on,
want
hold on,
some.
hold on, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. You don't just do barbecue?
I don't just do
Did he just
barbecue.
Can you
point-
explain what else you do?
It's a restaurant, brother.
So check this out. So Texas barbecue, that's me. You know, that's
you.
who I
all
am.
day.
You know
East,
what I mean?
East Texas to
He
be
TBBQ.
But like
Pacific.
I cook, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nice.
I cook.
Nice.
You get
know?
I
down.
figured that.
And
son.
like
You know what I'm saying?
and so you know, to get to the point, you know, you asked me earlier, you know, like how can, you know, people get in touch
Yeah,
and whatnot, you know.
absolutely.
So I got Instagram,
Right.
Facebook at Johnson's Texas Barbecue.
Okay.
All one word, you know what I mean?
At
And
Johnson's Texas
at
Barbecue.
Johnson's Texas Barbecue on
Okay.
Facebook and Instagram. So you know, everybody go there, you know, like the pages, you know what I mean? And I always like when people give, you know, some sort of feedback or something like that, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah,
you
definitely.
know, I appreciate everything, you know, whether and I'm one of those people, I'm real humble when it comes to feedback and stuff. Like I don't get real like if somebody says they don't like
Big-headed.
anything, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's not my personality, you know.
Right.
Like I'm always
You can control
you
the
wanna know
feedback.
what's
You can
wrong.
control
You stay
that.
grounded.
Yeah.
exactly, you know what I mean?
What's
Like
going on?
whether
Like,
it be constructive or
Right.
somebody said, because here's the thing about barbecue, and like a lot of people may not know this, you know, is like people smoke barbecue or do it with different types of woods and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you know, like her palate, Carice's palate, she might like hickory wood, you know what I mean? Whereas T
I
might like
hickory
Talk
wood.
that
he
mess.
might
Talk
like
that mess, man.
he might like
Talk that mess, my
mesquite, you know what I
You
mean?
feel me though?
Or you know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
hickory
B-Soul,
wood.
she might like cherry wood or something like that.
Yeah.
But
She
it's
seemed like
just
the
what-
cherry
it-
wood type.
It's just what you like, you know what I mean? And all across the
take it.
South or anywhere, barbecue is different. So if
Yeah.
you don't like my barbecue, you're gonna like somebody's. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
about to
And I'm
crack
okay
these
with that.
open. We gonna crack
Let's
these
go.
open live on
Yeah,
it.
let's go.
Look,
I think-
I want to show the people. I want to show the people live on. Go ahead, T.
no, I was just gonna say I think the mic is covering your face, so you probably want to.
Okay, right on.
You want people? You want
I
you
think-
the
I
face
think-
of your company.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
on,
so
right
I-
on,
I-
right on, right on.
So look, I got a rib and I
yo,
got some
so-
mac and cheese.
Your boy.
So here's
gonna
the
eat
thing.
the mac and
So
cheese.
I was saying earlier, I didn't know how many people were gonna be here. You know what I
It's
mean?
all
So I
good.
just kind of. So here's what's in there. So you
give
got ribs, you got baby back ribs.
Okay.
You know, you got mac and cheese.
I'm going in for the bite.
You got smoked
wanna talk
sausage
about
and you got hot links. So those
Oh, yeah.
hot links are extra
That mac and
spicy.
Do I gotta
cheese.
share this with anybody?
You ain't gotta share with nobody, T. Like
I'm gonna share mine because I'm
This
I'm
mac
gonna
and cheese is
share.
something
I'm
special.
gonna
I
say something for
appreciate
you,
that.
babe.
I'm a,
I
Say
already
something.
know. I already know how invested you are in this stuff anyway. So like,
Especially if
soon
it
as-
feels real.
Look,
You already know, man.
as soon as I walked in, I was like, "This is the guy right
Yeah,
here."
yeah.
man. This
'Cause
the
you saw
guy
my
right
gut.
here.
That's what it is. He was like, "Hey, he fat. He the
So
one."
those are hot
He's
links.
stupid.
They're very hot.
I'm
I
gonna
like
get this
mac
prayers
and
real
cheese
quick.
smoked?
Hold on.
Extra hot. I did not
They're
smoke
good.
that mac and cheese, but it's been in the
Clearly, I'm
The same
hungry.
cart-
the
Who's
carton
eating
with
without
those
saying their
sauce.
prayers?
Delightful.
Ooh.
I said my prayers. I
Ooh.
said it on
Who
air.
said they
It's
prayers?
taped.
But why
Who
would you
said
not
they
pray
prayed?
for
Bless
us?
the food in
And-
Jesus' name, amen.
Hey, there's barbecue sauce.
Barbecue. I want some.
It's in the bag. In the bag.
Oh look.
It's in the bag. Like
You don't
DJ
even need
Khaled
the
and
barbecue
Migos.
sauce,
It's in the
though.
bag.
Barbecue sauce. I knew you had.
I just
want
want to
to
lick.
So I also
I
got
just-
chicken,
I
there's
just-
chicken thighs in there as well.
I
y'all.
just
Chicken
want
thighs
a
in there
little
as
bit
well.
of the barbecue sauce. I was just
I'm
gonna.
trying to go to still.
I was just gonna say.
on.
But I just want you to know that this without the barbecue sauce
It's
is
pretty-
everything.
I appreciate that. Thank
Y'all
you.
check
I
out
appreciate it.
Johnson's.
Appreciate it.
Say it one more
Texas
again.
barbecue.
Johnson's Texas barbecue. Johnson's Texas
And you
barbecue.
don't mess with Texas.
Do
Hey,
you put
don't
barbecue
mess with
sauce on
Texas.
your mac and cheese?
Okay.
I make barbecue spaghetti and I put barbecue sauce in that. Like that's
You
a
do not
that's
make
a
barbecue
thing.
spaghetti.
That's a thing.
I
Can you
love
do me a
spaghetti.
I'm not
favor?
lying to you.
Can you
Better
ask
stop
your
playing.
wife if
I'm not lying to
I
you.
can move in too?
Ah!
Oh boy.
She might ask you to pay a few bills, but you know.
Hey,
what
I
mean?
got
Like,
it. I got
Sugar
it.
mama.
I
Let's
got
do
this.
it.
If you just cook, that's all I need. I don't need nothing else. I
Yo.
don't need no dolls or nothing. I'm good.
So I'm gonna look, because as you see, as y'all doing all this, I'm over here eating.
Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Hey, you know, hey, taste
making a mess,
hey, let
but
him
that's what you do
try
with
the hot link. And
I
the,
did want to
and
say
the-
that my plate is a little lighter.
Yeah,
you can
for
have.
sure.
You know,
Everybody
I'm,
else.
I'm
Why you pointing at my
pescatarian.
plate though?
Because
Why
you
he
said
need
you
my
didn't
hot
wanna
link?
It looked like you
share.
got the 2 meat
James.
special.
I was
But
And I
gonna
just
say
got the one meat special.
Whatever. I was trying to offer you a little bit.
So I mean, as it goes, brother, you
It's
definitely
good.
got talent when it comes to this grilling.
Right on. I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it's good without the sauce,
Yeah.
you know the sauce is just that's
Right.
cherry on
Yeah.
the top side stuff.
I appreciate it.
Take one of the hot links. Don't
Taking
take
a hot lick.
You want to take
All
The
right.
hot link's good.
Take the big one.
No, I got it.
Did you
Pause.
take the big?
This is
Uh-huh.
delightful. I just need you to know that.
But yeah, man, definitely
good.
bravo to you. So get the people your information one more time. Where can we
Yeah,
find
for
you? Where
sure.
can we put these
So-
orders in?
So you guys can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Johnson's Texas Barbecue, and then you know, like you guys just DM me and I'll give you all the information that you need. You know what I mean? And I'm doing anything, man. You know, like birthday parties. You know, I do everything, man. So
That's what's
like
up.
if you just having to get together,
Yeah.
like for the Super Bowl, I'm gonna put a plug in for the Super Bowl real quick.
Yes. That's
Brother, you trying to be in front of this grill
Do you
forever.
hear me?
So, hey,
You know how
man,
many
I gotta,
ribs in-
I gotta get it, man. You know what I mean?
I need a
We're
rib.
gonna be busy.
I am not in front of nothing like this, like ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I gotta go for it, man. You know,
Why
so
not? Plug
for the
it.
Super Bowl, you know, I'm doing ribs, chicken,
Mhm.
hot links, smoked sausage.
And they can place their order
And
in-
they
Please
can
get
place
your
their
orders
order.
in.
They can place their
In
orders
order
with
in
me.
advance?
I got
Okay.
the smoked mac and
It's
cheese.
tender too.
I'm doing barbecue spaghetti and I'm doing barbecue beans. So if you guys just
I
hit
wanna
me
know
up, man.
something.
Yeah, what's up?
You open right now?
Am I?
I think he might be.
Yes, sir.
Bag.
All right,
What's
man.
the
So
address?
what's the best time to make an order? Like what's give you that
So typically if I'm doing something like
Mhm.
what I'll do is I'll put it out a week in advance, so you
Right.
know what I'm doing for the weekend. I'll put it out a week in advance.
Okay.
And you
But
post
if,
that on
but if not,
Instagram?
and I post it on Instagram and
Mhm.
Facebook. But if not, then what I do is everybody can you can just DM me, and I always ask for at least 2 weeks in advance so that I can
Prepare.
you know prepare for
Right,
it. You
right,
know what I
right,
mean? So
right.
I can get everything we need. You know. And typically, when the quotes that I come up with, you know, it's half up front and then the rest on delivery.
All right, cool. And here's a question. What's your signature plate?
My signature plate would be what you're eating right now.
Mm,
It's
okay.
the ribs, chicken, and sausage with the mac and cheese, and usually there's barbecue spaghetti with it. So
Got a little extra side.
Yep, yep.
So if you guys are looking for something for your, if you want to be lazy on the 4th, because you want to see,
On the Super Bowl day?
yeah, on the 4th, because you want to see the Patriots win again.
If you want to be lazy.
If you want to be lazy,
he said, "Let's see the Patriots win again."
Okay,
That's-
look, he about to
But
start a
those are
fight.
facts, though.
yeah, I'm not a Patriots fan. But
Oh.
if you guys want that
No,
to
go
happen for
ahead.
you, please hit my boy Johnson's Texas Barbecue up and get your order in early, because obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's like haircuts on Memorial Day. You need to be in the shop early,
Get
or
there.
you're not gonna get your order right.
Get there.
And did you give him the address?
No.
Or is
I-
it by
It-
order?
it's
It's a
IG.
delivery
order?
service.
When you DM me, that's when I give you all the information.
Oh, so you
for it.
exclusive?
Yeah.
Oh, see y'all.
Yeah.
See, he exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
And I got
Only a couple people get to him.
And let me. So I got an alter ego, Jeffrey Osborne.
Oh.
Jeffrey Osborne.
Jeffrey
I better
Osborne.
recognize.
Can you woo woo?
Hey, there it is. There it is. Hey, there it is.
You telling all the secret ingredients right now.
I was thinking about Martin
Yo.
Lawrence. Woo.
He's the most decorated barbecue maker
No. Barbecue pit master, my ninja.
in Las Vegas. Yo, speaking of being the most decorated, can we get into this?
Are we gonna get into this?
We
Yeah.
prolonged it
Man.
for
Are
long
we,
enough.
we ready for this?
This is
Are we
some
ready?
good barbecue.
It's some good barbecue. As we eating, please go ahead and take your just
bad.
due.
Take
But if
your
you
I mean, I'm professional.
Carrice ain't said nothing.
Nothing.
Listen, I'm
She
just,
said
you know,
nothing.
I'm
She
professional.
said nothing.
and she
Icarice is like, look, I
and
just
she a
needed
vet.
food.
and the mac and
And
cheese
she a
is
vet.
off, and the
If
mac
y'all
and
didn't
cheese
know.
is amazing.
I
She a vet
appreciate
in the
it.
radio
Mac and
world,
cheese.
so
Appreciate it, man.
Super bomb.
All right,
to keep her quiet.
so Monique, let's talk about
Yeah,
Monique.
dude,
man.
let's get into it,
Okay.
you guys. As you know, American comedian,
Legend.
the Monique. Yes,
The most decorated.
We gonna go with
Mo.
legend. We gonna go with legend because I'm gonna bring a question up about this. But anyway, as many of you know, she was offered a Netflix deal for $500,000.
Right.
She felt some kind of way about it. Monique pointed out the fact that Amy Schumer was offered a certain amount and then negotiated an $11 million contract.
Mhm.
She mentioned some other people and the fact that they were in the millions as well.
Let me
How-
play her clip. Let's play her clip.
Let's do it, and then we'll
talk
get back into it. Yeah.
for sure.
Hey, my loves. I am asking that you stand with me and boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias. I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 more million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends, however I should get more, and Netflix agreed. When we asked Netflix to explain the difference, why the money was so different, they said, well, we believe that's what Monique will bring. We said, well, what about my resume? They said, we don't go off of resumes.
All right, look. I just want to stop it right there.
Yo.
Okay, so they offered her the bag. The sack. We'll just call it a little sack. It wasn't a bag.
Little pocket.
Yeah, little pocket
Little
corn
side
purse.
pocket. Yeah.
First
A little
of all-
clutch or
First off,
whatever.
we're not gonna act like we rich over here.
But still, when you at her
Damn
level,
bags,
It's definitely a bag to me.
yeah, $500.
All right, but at the level that
I do special. Don't know what I'm
I'm
doing.
going to start off by saying that Monique sees herself as, it is something that she feels like she doesn't deserve. Look, we got a caller.
Yeah,
Caller,
let's
what's
get this
going
call
on?
on.
Caller, what's going on? Where are you calling from, and what's your perspective?
Hello.
Hello there.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on, caller? What's your name and where you calling from?
Who?
You. Who?
Knock,
What?
knock.
Is this a Jackie Chan movie?
What's your name
Chris
and where
Tucker?
you calling from, caller?
I am Raya B, and I'm calling from Las Vegas.
What up,
How y'all
Raya?
doing?
That's the homie.
What's up, Raya? How you doing?
boo?
I'm gonna give y'all a little history on Ryan too.
How y'all doing?
We
We're
good. We
good.
good. What's your perspective tonight, love?
I'm Monique.
You know, it kind of sound muffled, but I'm gonna rock with y'all. I'm gonna work with y'all today on this day, though.
You good?
So, Raya, what's your perspective about this Monique situation, or were you calling to say what up?
Or you want to play the barbecue?
You said, "What's my cheeseburger occupation?" What you say?
She always do that.
Y'all know I didn't hear nothing y'all said. Can I hang up and call y'all back
Yeah,
and it
let's
sound
do
clear?
that. Let's do
All
that.
right, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, cool.
All right, so look,
Ryan B actually introduced me
You
and my
to
girl.
your girl. Yeah, you
that's
tell us
crazy.
that all the time.
All the
No,
time.
I got to. I got to remind you.
Raya
yo,
B
they
is the
didn't
homie,
know
though.
that LJ and E didn't know. Increase.
I did not know that.
but they
Is that
probably,
right?
they didn't.
That's what's
Maybe
up.
they didn't know. No.
E.
All right, so we got Ryan B calling back right now.
Carrice.
Let's see. What's up, caller? Where you calling from, and what's your perspective?
I thought he had.
It's still Raya B, and
That's-
I'm still from Las Vegas, California, and I still can't understand nothing y'all saying.
All right, well,
It's all right, but I'm gonna work with y'all.
just give us your perspective on what you wanted to talk about. What's good with you?
And I'm just chilling, I just tuned in, just showing my girl Brittany Stowe love and James Mays love on this evening.
And Tiangelo.
Oh.
You can't forget Tiangelo.
Oh, really?
I thought you said
Raya
she
B,
was
That's a diss.
we really appreciate the love.
Can you
all
tell
of
her,
us.
tell her D'Angelo got a problem with
And
it right now?
Tiangelo said, "What about him?"
Oh, D'Angelo, hey now.
Come on,
How
man.
could I forget about you?
Real
How could you forget about me?
But real talk, Raya, I'm usually the one that gets forgotten because people call in for James or Tiangelo. So I really appreciate this
Kinda
love in this
popular.
moment right now.
Yes,
and
please.
shout out to Raya B, an amazing R&B singer
Yes.
based out of Las Vegas.
She's dope.
You're so dope.
She's
Yes.
super dope.
We appreciate you calling in.
But thanks for the love, Lo.
And stay tuned in,
I
please.
appreciate y'all.
Stay tuned in and still drop your perspective on the live feed, on the live Facebook.
I surely will.
All right, boo.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Oh, we gonna talk.
All right.
We definitely gonna talk to Ryan
Love.
B soon.
Yeah,
Getting about me.
So shout out to Riot B, wonderful singer, most decorated singer.
Most decorated
In
singer.
Las Vegas.
She really is dope though.
She is dope. She's stupid dope.
She do the whistle note and everything.
So
like she
does-
dope.
she can do
She
the
can
double
whistle,
note?
bro.
So let's
Yes.
get into the
So Monique,
Get back to Monique.
back to the most decorated comic.
All right. So before we get to the decorated part, just speaking specifically about the deal with Netflix, excuse me.
Yeah.
So the first question that's posed is, do you feel her response of asking for us all to boycott Netflix, do you think that was the appropriate response
No.
to the circumstance where she's being offered lowballed or whatever?
Yeah, I got a problem with that. I got a problem
Let's talk
with
about
that.
it.
Because I'm almost done with The Office. And it's a lot of episodes of The Office.
Oh, this
and
is
I
about The
can't
Office
really,
somehow.
Yeah, because it's on Netflix. They got every season. I cannot stop watching The Office just because Monique didn't get the bag.
I believe we got a call.
Yo, what's going on? We got a caller. Where you calling from and what's your perspective?
Yo, I was trying to get a glimpse on y'all on what y'all was talking about. I'm a fan of the show, so I'm watching though.
What's
So
up,
I'm trying
Charles?
to figure out what y'all was talking
That's
about
Triple?
today.
That's what's good, bro. What's your
Okay.
name? Where you calling from?
Yes, it is. Las Vegas, Nevada. This the homie Triple.
Hey,
what's good with you,
Triple,
Triple?
how you doing?
Not dudes.
Quanset,
Triple.
what's good?
It's Charles.
Yo, man, thanks for tuning into the show. We are
We call it
talking
by
about
his
the
government
Monique
name.
situation. What's your perspective on the Monique situation? If you got anything, unless you just came from under a rock, you got
On the what? It's a huge echo.
the Monique situation. What's going on with what's happening with Monique and Netflix?
Next flick.
Yeah, somebody else gonna have to talk. That was echoing in the mug. I couldn't hear it.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Britt.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Anyway, what's up, Triple? This is Brittany Soul. But the question that's
What's happening?
what up? This is the topic we're talking about. What happened with Monique, the comedian? So how she was offered $500K to do a Netflix special, and she felt she felt that she was being lowballed, and she felt that.
Well,
go ahead.
it was echoey, but I still caught what y'all was saying. The Monique situation, right?
Yeah. What's your perspective?
I do think Monique was. I understand what she's saying. However, I do think she's exaggerating just a little bit. And in this land of in today's era where you could capitalize off anything, like concerning any form of racial women bashing and all that. I mean, it just seems like that. And I heard her talk. I listened to it. It doesn't. I understand what she's saying. I just don't think that point is very valid. That white woman, what's her name?
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer. She's not really that funny. However, if you look at her crowd and what she does, she seems to be a huge demand.
Okay.
So I get why
it's-
they would offer her that money.
Okay. So you feel what?
Not to us.
Right. I mean, but you feel like the way she went about it was probably the wrong thing. I mean, when you're go ahead.
It's the way she went about it. And then for her to get on there and say she's the number one at this time and moment
The most
decorated comedian
decorated?
of all time, that was false too.
Not all time. I think she said on the planet
She said alive.
or alive. Wow, sheesh.
Greatest rapper alive.
Oh yeah, she did. That's right. And you know what, Triple? We appreciate your perspective too.
Hey man,
Let's
thank
get
you for
into it.
calling in. Thank you for
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and rewind this and watch this because y'all whenever y'all talk, there's like 4 different echoes to each voice.
Sheesh.
That's because we got a lot to say. But thank you for your
Sound like the
perspective. bro.
Twilight Zone or something. But hey, before I let y'all go, I just
We are the
invite
perspective.
y'all also to our Super Bowl party on February 4th. I'll post the link under the comments.
Shameless
Will do.
plug. Appreciate it.
We'll check that out. All right, bro.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hear from y'all soon.
For
Don't
sure.
be
Thank
tripping.
you for
day.
tuning in too.
Okay.
Tuning
So
in.
Shout out to Triple,
tuning in
not
too.
Deuce.
Yeah, all the echo, right? So look, I wanna attack this most decorated comedian alive.
Deuce to
You
Triple.
went there already.
I don't know. I mean, it's
I
been
wanted
brought
to-
up mostly, but
Yeah,
all right,
we can definitely get into that. If,
No,
if
we
the phone
can't.
don't stop
No,
ringing.
we
I'm
can't.
sorry,
We
you
got
guys.
another
I
caller.
did share this on my feed, so
Facts. Oh, let's go.
so you probably.
All right,
gonna get a
look,
lot
we
of
got another
calls.
caller. Caller, how are you doing? Can you hear me through my echo? What's your perspective? Where you calling from? And what's your name?
What's up on the holler at the barbecue master? This Fred
What
What's
up?
good, Fred? How
What
you
up,
doing,
Fred?
brother? What you want to say to LJ?
Good.
He talks slow.
He says, "What's going on?"
Relaxed.
Oh, nothing. What a barbecue mouse there.
Hey.
He's here.
He right in the building. What you got to
Yeah.
say to my boy LJ?
I just want to say he took that barbecue all the way to Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he left.
That's
sound
East
mad.
Texas barbecue he done stole.
Super funny. You getting he's getting a lot of love though.
Yeah, man. LJ
So you
got
had
people-
his food. You're a fan.
That's family right there. It has to
No.
That is
Well,
family right there. That's
no, that's my
That's it.
cousin. What's
Yeah,
up, cuz?
exactly.
folk.
You wanna
Nice.
talk in this mic?
What's going on, kinfolk?
You know who you talking to, Liz?
Yeah, this Fred, man. What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing, man. You doing it big, huh?
I don't know about big, but I'm doing it, man. Just
That's the
just-
point.
Just doing work, man. Just doing work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You tell them who taught you how to barbecue?
Hey,
He want his
Hey,
cut.
big cousin, huh?
East Texas been on the map, man. You know what I'm saying? So like everything come back from home, man. You know what I'm saying? So like all my
Yeah.
folks, man. I appreciate y'all, man. That's what's up.
Hey, yo, Fred, thanks for calling in, man. Yo, we appreciate it. Keep showing my boy LJ support in the show here, man. Definitely. If
All
you
right,
like what
no
you hear,
problem, cuz I holler at you.
you know.
Right on, man.
Thanks for calling in.
But no, check it out. All right, we're not gonna get to this Monique thing, apparently.
No, we gonna get to it. It's just we're gonna have part 1 and part 2. Clearly.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But look, so let's just go to the
Yeah.
most decorated
What up?
thing, right?
What up with it?
I'm here as I'm standing with Monique right now
You
for
standing?
this part of the comment.
Okay.
As it stands, what is she talking about most decorated?
Yes.
Monique
Uh-huh.
today
Uh-huh.
is technically the most decorated comedian alive. Why do I say this? Because people like to bring up Whoopi Goldberg. Kev on stage did this great thing about
That
Whoopi
EGOT.
Goldberg. You know, we talking about Jerry Seinfeld. 'Cause, you know what I'm saying? We're not just talking about black people.
Right.
We talking about Martin Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Had a great run in the show, hosting Def Jam, all these different things. But when it came down to IMDb, in Monique's mind, most decorated means received of awards.
Okay. Okay.
As it stands on IMDb, and you can Google it yourself, Whoopi Goldberg is second with 54 awards
Mm-hmm.
internationally. And her highest award was an Oscar, Academy Award. Monique, 56, highest award, an Academy Award. So as it stands, just by IMDb,
Monique is the most decorated,
decorated
comedian,
comedian alive.
That's crazy.
So is it kind of like LeBron James is gonna go down as the most decorated basketball player alive?
It depends on how many awards he wins. If he,
Right.
But
So
see,
is
here's
it kind
the
of
thing.
the comparison like that? In a way?
Somehow-
You know what I'm
somehow it-
saying? Like, but
So
somehow.
Monique,
in a weird way.
Monique,
No, it's not. It's
I know, I
like-
know,
It's
I know.
it's not. It's almost like Robert Ory saying, "I got more rings than Jordan."
So
You
I'm
know what I
better
mean?
than
So
Jordan.
I'm better than Jordan. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
But-
right.
So she went by
Yeah.
technical numbers. That's what she
Right.
went by. She went by
Well-
technical numbers. She found a statement that was true, and it
Uh-huh.
sounded outlandish to everybody else, and went and ran with it.
And I'm not mad with
Robert
her. I'm
Ory,
not
though?
mad at her for
Robert
throwing
Ory?
it
Right.
out there.
Talk your mess,
She's
right?
supposed to do
Yo,
that.
let's get into it though.
She's supposed to do that.
I don't think
What-
it's that.
what
I
are
don't
you
think it's
getting
that far to
into?
Robert Ory.
If you got
But I
if you
think-
got
We
a
talking
title,
about sports or we talking about money?
but look, if you got it, if you
I would've known.
Jordan and Bill Russell.
we talking about
You
Monique,
something else.
Jordan
If-
and Bill Russell. I like that.
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo.
So-
rein
So,
it
these,
in.
so these
If
are my
you-
thoughts on this.
Go for it, please.
I appreciate her utilizing every award.
And I'm
if
still
she's
eating
like,
barbecue, mind you. Go ahead.
I appreciate her, talking about every award that she has and being able to state that claim and it be factual. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now, the way that she went about handling it in terms of asking us to
Yes.
boycott Netflix,
Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't right.
there's some things I would have done differently,
Mhm.
right? I probably would have gone back to Netflix and asked them for $1 million.
Right.
Now, this is the thing that's tricky, is that was Monique being offered the same type of comedy special that Amy Schumer was being offered? Because obviously we know Netflix
Right.
announced that they're doing 15-minute shows. They're doing 15-minute.
Oh, interesting.
They are
Right?
doing that
Now-
stand up.
Yeah.
Was it? I think
Now-
it's called the stand up or something like that.
And if they're offering, let's say Wanda Sykes $250,000,
Mm-hmm.
they're offering Monique $500,000.
Right.
Is this for the 15 minutes? And I'm sure they're not paying Amy Schumer or $13 million for 15 minutes. These are two different things that they're probably referencing.
Potentially, though, yeah.
Right. I think her
That's
point.
interesting.
I think her point was that I am a legend in this game, right?
Yeah,
and that brings me to my question.
And these are the things that I posted these on my Facebook page. Shout out to Carrice at Carrice, ECARRICE, any social media platform. But I did post this and I follow Monique on Instagram, right? I follow Monique on Instagram. The time that I took a screenshot of how many followers she had. She had 218,000 followers
yeah,
on her Instagram. Versus Amy Schumer had 6.4 million followers.
So if we just paying you $1.50 per person,
exactly, almost $2. That's what they're doing. They're paying them almost $2 per follower.
Right.
And so their return on investment with Monique is not going to be that valuable versus Amy Schumer.
And I think we get that as the consumer. We get that as the casual fan of comedy.
Right.
Monique needs to get it. That's the problem.
But she just going by her
resume. She's going by her being blackballed for so long, which she did it to herself.
I'm with
that's
you
her.
there.
That's your perspective. Okay.
Look, I was trying to have your back, Monique, but I don't know how.
So how she?
Yeah, you're not having her back
how she
very
do that
much.
To herself, though?
We all know that Monique has a slick mouth. And it gets her in trouble quite a bit, which is why she has 218,000 followers on it, and she has not done anything really since Precious.
And if you guys have heard the full Sway interview, like she took over Sway's show. She cut to commercial. She telling callers, all right, caller, bye, talk to you soon. She kind of took over the show. And if she's like that in play,
right.
Oh, she's like that
every
in real
day.
life.
You gotta imagine that she gotta amp it up with no cameras on or anything like that.
So my thing is, how did she get to where she was? She probably got to where she was like that, just like
that's
as
a
LeVar
good
Ball.
point.
LeVar Ball ain't changing right now. You know,
this is about sports again.
So no,
I'm just saying they're very,
Parkers
very
is
strong.
what got her.
The Parkers.
Okay,
but I'm saying they had to know her personality.
True. No. Listen, when you. Okay, if it was me,
and shout out to Moesha because it's really Moesha.
Hey. Listen, if it was me and I got an Oscar, right? I'm like, oh, I'm the first one to get this, in this particular award. I'm the first one. Oh, you better believe something is changing about Carrice.
Right.
Now, it may not necessarily be my attitude, but if that's how she states her claim, and it makes her a little bit arrogant, that's likely why she got blackballed, because she has a slick mouth.
And I also want to add this.
So I went to her head.
Say Amy, does she have an hour special, 2 hour special?
See,
we don't know, and we have to
okay. So let's say Amy
know.
has an hour special.
Okay.
Amy definitely.
So now we just do the math. Now we just do the math. Say Monique. This is just hypothetically speaking. Monique has a 15-minute special.
This
That's
is a
why she got
thing.
offered 500,000. So her max rate would be $2 million if it were an hour special. I'm just saying if it were like that, or maybe $5 million.
But we don't want to say what it might be just like.
So what do y'all think?
From Monique's mouth, her conversation with Netflix is we pay people on anticipation. What do we anticipate you're gonna bring in?
Not $13 million.
Yeah. So when it came to Amy Schumer just had her own television show on Comedy Central for multiple seasons.
Right.
She just put out for the last 3 summers she's had movies.
I gotta look her up because I don't know who she is.
She's dope. I like her.
She's
she's
funny.
and she's humble. She has a good attitude.
She's very humble, and she's been in the news about she has a cousin that's in Congress. She's been out there. She campaigned for Hillary Clinton. When it came to bringing numbers in, we already just stated the numbers. We got 200 and something thousand towards 6.4 million.
Yeah.
Like, if we're anticipating what you can do, don't come in here talking about I deserve 20 million, because she even went past Amy Schumer.
Right, she did, and compared had the nerve to compare herself to Dave Chappelle,
which was crazy.
Listen,
that's the thing.
I know Chris Tucker. I know Chris Tucker dropped the ball for Netflix. Right, he dropped the ball on that one.
Terrible. But he still got $5. He got $5 million.
Yeah,
I gotta see it. I haven't seen that. I didn't even know it was out.
The word is you probably don't want to.
Well, I mean, I think the promotion was bad because I didn't even know it was out, and I love Chris Tucker.
Go ahead, B.
So 2 things actually. One is even I believe Jada Pinkett Smith came on and said, okay, regardless of how you feel Monique handled the situation, this has been an ongoing discussion beyond that. So yeah, it just so happened to come out of somebody that maybe a lot of people are looking at as like, we don't want to hear what.
Yeah,
like even when you
problem,
bring it up, it's like, what she got to say? You know what I mean?
Right,
So she has a stigma surrounding her.
I love Monique.
But Jada,
Monique is
I
funny.
love
but Jada
her
pointed
in-
out,
I love
but-
her in real
I still
life.
love
but to
Monique.
go beyond the fact, to go beyond Monique.
Mm-hmm.
The point Jada was making is that this is an ongoing conversation that's
And I
been
read that
happening.
tweet.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of, what do you do in that situation? And that poses my second thing, which is a question. If you have a legend versus, and then you have someone who's like a new artist that's really trendy right now, really popping, do they both deserve the ticket?
No.
No.
No, because their return on.
And I'm not talking about Monique. I'm not talking about Monique.
Whoever it is.
So
if they can't give me a ROI, there's no reason
But if
for me
they're-
to invest so many dollars. If they were to say, you know what, Monique, because of your credentials, we're going to give you $13 million. Their return on investment is not going to be that. They are going to be at a deficit.
So I'm not speaking of Monique anymore, though.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
whomever it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what legend you want to pull out of.
Yeah, so that, for example, if Michael Jackson was here,
let's
so
not even. Do
I'm not
Michael
comparing.
Jackson.
I'm not comparing
Michael
anyone
Jackson
to
is
Monique.
the best
Boom.
artist of all
the most
time.
decorated artist in the
and the
Bruno
most,
coming.
and
Bruno
the most
coming.
decorated.
I'm speaking
in
of
real life.
Mars is
so I'm
coming.
speaking of Michael Jackson right now because again, this is
Look
not
at him
about
now.
Monique right now. So let's say
Okay.
you have Michael Jackson who was still alive and everything.
Yeah.
Let's say he took 20 years off from performing,
Right.
and he wanted to come back. He is a legend.
Don't do Michael.
You can't do my. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
But
So
no,
here's the
I'm
thing.
going there.
So
Let her
I
finish.
got
Let
you.
her
It's
finish.
not. It's not a comparison.
I
That's
got
the
you.
point.
Brittany,
So,
I got you.
Finish,
It's not a
finish.
comparison.
so
but let me
the
answer that
question.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, and I'm going to use that as an example.
I have
So
something to say.
Dave Chappelle
Left.
took 12 years off.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
So facts, right? Took 12 years off. Dave Chappelle did not come back and demand $20 million per episode. He did not. Dave Chappelle toured for 6 years. He took time off, tour for 6 years, was selling out arenas.
And he was doing
Theaters.
push-ups.
So he became
was-
relevant
And he out
again.
here on the steroid
So
game.
it wasn't just the fact that people would
saying.
have bought a ticket on Dave Chappelle's name. Period.
I was
but what
saying-
I'm
because he
but-
kept him. He
I was
made
too
sure
late to
that he
get those
stayed
tickets, but
relevant.
I'm
and
trying to
that's
get
the
it.
point that you're making, that he came back and became relevant. Whereas, and
Monique is coming off of a crash, burn land,
Listen,
fighting with Oprah, fighting with Lee
Yep.
Daniels,
She's
fighting
got
with all
to-
these
Tyler
different
Perry,
She's
fighting
got
with Tyler
controversy.
Perry.
No,
Got something to
she,
say about
she
Oprah.
has a slick mouth. She needs to slow down.
So-
and I love you. Listen, I used to watch her show at night every single
was
night.
loud,
I loved
huh?
it.
It
She'd
was
be like, "I love you for real, sugars, or whatever." Right?
You
And
felt
you
love, didn't
hug
you, girl?
yourselves.
You
You know
felt-
what? I love
There's
me some
something
Monique.
about her when she say baby, huh?
And,
She's a grandmother.
and
I
this
love
is
you,
why
baby.
I follow her on Instagram, because I like her,
Yeah.
right? But now I look at her Instagram. It's her every day. It's
all negative.
workout. That's it. She's working out every day.
Hey,
There's nothing else. They have a cool podcast. Shout out to
Yeah.
their podcast. I think it's called Our Open Marriage. I'm here for it.
Mhm.
I like it. It's a good podcast.
Right.
Why isn't it on satellite radio? Why is she on a podcast where I have to go to a website to watch it on a
she's
regular
got money to
podcast?
make
And
that
she's
happen.
exactly
She got a lot.
that is
She can make
exactly
that
my
happen for
point.
herself,
There's some
instead of
things she
somebody
maybe
needs
there's
to-
some freedom
First
that
of all,
she wants.
she needs
I like-
to
I like-
invest in a social media manager. I have a social media manager. I'm just Carrice. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, she needs to invest in those things.
But you are the
You
most
somebody, girl.
decorated Carrice on the
But I
planet.
definitely
There's
like. I
one more
definitely,
Carrice that's more
I
decorated.
definitely like her perspectives on that podcast.
So I will
But no,
gracefully
but-
take number 2.
but
That's
she's-
right.
Hold on.
Shout out to
I do-
Carrice
I
for
do-
that way.
I do want to say something.
Go
ahead,
for it.
go
But
ahead,
let
Elza.
let him
Elza.
talk.
I think that that Brittany brought up a good point, like
Thank you.
about the taking time off, because when she said that, I immediately went to Lauryn Hill and how we long for Lauryn Hill to come back. You know what I mean?
See?
And then and everything that she's been through outside of music, you know what I mean? If she came back right now, like, would you?
Listen,
how-
but this
So
is
are
the
we
thing.
trying to
But this
say-
is the
you know
thing
what
with
I'm
Lauryn.
saying?
So
This
we
is the
don't
thing
love
with Lauryn Hill.
And I
But-
love Lauryn
man, I
But
Hill.
love
you know what I
Lauryn
mean?
Hill never stopped doing concerts.
Right.
She may
right.
not have
She
dropped
was
a
still-
new album,
right.
but I
Yeah.
sure waited 2 hours for her to come out
Right.
and do and
True,
perform.
and that's a
Man,
whole
Lauren.
that's a whole lot of
Other
shade,
people
and it's already cold in here.
And
But
also, Lauren left us longing.
Longing
Yes,
for
after
my
Unplugged.
Right, yes,
Right?
Exactly.
After
I mean,
Unplugged,
You weren't longing for Precious.
No.
I still
no.
ain't watched it.
What you doing,
Hey,
baby? What
you
you
know-
doing, baby? What you doing? What you doing?
But
What you
this, so
doing?
I think so.
You
I think
feel good.
I think to bring a pretty decent, a pretty good or impressive perspective is in dialogue. I had this conversation with Carrice prior to to
Coming
this
here?
very moment,
Coming here?
just
Okay.
to this very moment. And one of the things that she pointed out is we can negotiate more than 500K because I do feel like she's worth more than
I do think
500K.
she can get. I think she can
and
get
then
the bag.
negotiate.
But for $2 million, $3 million.
1 million the first time,
And-
deliver, and then come back.
Boom.
get the
But
bag.
negotiate it. And then the other, well, we don't know what happened as
Amy
far as the in
Schumer is
between.
fresh off of an HBO special.
Right.
True.
And that
True.
did numbers. She could, if your
So-
people,
She had 11 million, went back and negotiated 13 million. So
My thing
I
is-
want to stand corrected on
my
that.
thing is-
but I was
Go
going to say the other strategy is, or the other thing to keep in mind is, if you are taking a break off, come back and become more relevant. Don't just come back and say, I should get this, or whatever. Unless you're Michael Jackson.
I will say, I will say, no, go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say.
Listen, I was watching this video of a Instagram comedian, Jess Hilarious, and she was talking
crazy.
about
Smart
how
girl.
some of the other comedians who are they claim to be legends or whatever are very upset with these new comedians because they are Instagram famous or
Right.
whatever. And that they don't have, they didn't do all the work that they
time.
needed to do, and, you know what I mean. And I think we are in a different age.
it's definitely the time has changed.
And they have to embrace that. And if Monique just thinks that she's gonna go based off of her Oscar from Precious, and not have any other
Relevant.
content,
Yeah.
From that time.
And that's my
I just-
problem with Monique.
I just
She
think
has
that
Googled
once you-
herself. One second, she's
She
Googled
Googled herself.
herself. She Googled
Hey, I
herself.
Google myself.
She checked that IMDb out. She
Yeah.
said, "Let me know where I stand when it comes to black comedian." Now she did have some good points. Okay, so I'm gonna give this to the room. Name a black female comedian who has had a run like Martin Lawrence or Eddie Murphy or anything like. Name a black comedian who's done that. Why, a
Who's had
female?
a run
Female?
Like a female.
Well, there was Living Single. I don't know. Clearly
No,
that don't count.
A
But
singular
I don't know.
black female who's had a television show.
It would be Monique.
It would be Monique, right?
It would be
so
Monique.
if you so now let's take it out of our own little like personal pockets of how we feel about Monique
Right.
and put ourselves in
I
her
ain't even
position,
said how I felt
Right.
about Monique. Y'all ain't even let me talk yet.
Because you keep talking about madness.
No,
So-
I'm not. I'm
okay,
about
so
to, I
tell-
was,
tell
I
your
was
thing.
actually about to say, like, I don't think Monique is getting the respect that she deserves. Honestly,
Yeah.
because
But I feel like,
So
yeah.
I'm making that
so
point. So you gonna
before
say it again?
before you say what you say, let me say what I say
Go
because
ahead.
Say
I'm not
it.
in the same box.
Just don't
as
say
everybody
LeVar
else.
Ball. Just don't say
I'm not,
LeVar
but
Ball.
I might. But look, so what I'm saying is Monique is a legend amongst of black women comedians. She's obviously a legend.
Woman. Mhm.
If you looked at Queens of Comedy,
Yeah,
did
I
they do a
mentioned that.
Queens of
Yeah.
Comedy?
They did.
Who,
They
who,
did.
who were the women?
Wasn't it like
It was
Cheryl,
Wanda, right?
Cheryl Underwood,
Cheryl
some more?
Underwood.
I think it was
Yep,
Adele
Monique,
Givens,
Adele Givens.
and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, and Wanda wasn't up there.
No.
No, she
Okay.
wasn't. Yeah.
Okay,
She
that's fine.
wasn't black
I'm just
yet.
saying Monique.
And we might be off. We might be
Right.
off on some of those names. but go
all,
ahead.
all I'm saying,
I'm
all I'm
pretty sure.
saying is Monique is she made
She
sense when
has
she said I'm a
put in
legend.
work.
They should have offered her more money. I
agree
understand her.
with
I
that.
understand her getting upset, regardless of the case.
But I-
Because at the end of the day, if I was looking at Netflix and I saw a Monique special, I'm be like, oh, that's
You gonna
Monique.
check it
I'm
out.
gonna check it
You
out.
gonna check it
I'm gonna
out.
check it out. I'm a guy too, so
Right.
I know.
Right,
I
but
know women are
So-
gonna check it out even more.
You may check it out, but is your counterpart white? Little Jimmy.
But
is
why
not gonna
why
check it
white
out.
little
Is he gonna
Jimmy?
check it
Why
out?
white
Jimmy
little Jimmy
doesn't-
matter more than me?
Because-
Why white little Jimmy matter more than me?
Because
there are a lot,
Netflix
I got a
is
little
looking at
Jimmy.
that.
because
No,
there's a lot more Jimmys that are on Instagram and they're paying
Netflix.
attention and they see.
Okay.
It's a lot
I
of them
get
who
that.
are using this technology.
So
But
here's
Netflix,
some-
everybody's
so
on
here's some-
Netflix. Everybody
not
searches on
everyone.
Netflix.
One second. So here's some things that like Amy Schumer sold out Madison Square Garden twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I was gonna
Yes,
say.
honey.
No. Because just to
Go
kind
ahead.
of combat what you're saying, right? Why does you matter? Because it's not just about you. It's about 2 million views.
Right.
6.4
Right.
million.
It's about
views.
it's
It is about
6.4
timing.
views.
You're absolutely
But
correct.
we're not
I was
talking
gonna
about
say,
timing.
It is about timing.
It's not just about timing. I want to talk. I'm talking about what Monique thinks. This is what Monique sees in herself. You can't fault her for believing in herself, knowing what she has brought to the game of comedy as a
Yeah.
black female.
True.
And she looks at herself like, look, ain't nobody did it like how I've done it. Ain't nobody had television
Put some
shows,
respect on
produced
my
stuff,
name.
produced these things that I've done. Got Precious off of a $50,000 paycheck. Won an Oscar, won a Golden Globe. Done all of these different
I don't
things.
And
think-
she
I don't
in
think she
Empire
got
now.
Precious.
She getting money.
She didn't
She
get
getting money right
Gabrielle
now.
off of anything. Gabrielle did that.
The Gabby
Gabby.
Sidibe.
Gabby did that for herself.
Are we speaking?
I
What
can't,
was
Okay.
That pig
I
Latin.
can't
Pig
give
Latin.
any claim to
Gotta be
Monique
debate.
on Gabby being
Right, but
successful.
she did win, but she
She
did win the Oscar, for that.
Oscar,
So
yeah.
my thing is that she's looking at her accolade when Monique goes to bed, wake up in the morning, she in her house
Right.
looking at her stuff.
You know what? I
talking
wish
to-
I had an Oscar because I
I'm gonna
wake
put
up
the
every
twist on
day.
it.
Go ahead, LJ.
Go for
Go
it.
ahead.
I'll be the one to put the twist on it. So like this is how I felt watching that video. I said this to myself. I said, okay, I see you want us to boycott Netflix,
Which is we didn't even get to that.
but here's the thing: who's gonna benefit from this more than you? We're not gonna benefit.
That's
from
what I was
this
thinking
at
too.
all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the general public. You know what I'm saying? We are.
But what she's saying,
we're not. No, I get what she's saying, but I'm just saying like we're not in the position. You know what I'm saying?
But
there
she's
is-
already
there
backed
is
that up.
benefit. There is benefit
Uh-huh.
if it would have worked well and
Right,
it
right.
really made sense. And we said, okay, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and disconnect and cancel
Right.
all of our Netflix. The benefit would be that Netflix is gonna be like, oh wait, maybe we need to relook
This
at
audience.
She has
maybe we
power.
need to look
Definitely
over these black
Right.
people
Yeah.
again and
Yes.
try to. That would be the advantage. But the problem is that she doesn't have enough backing.
Right.
There's
To
no,
do
there's
that.
not a lot
So
of
does that seem
value
like
to
that's
what
the
she
narrative now?
said.
Listen,
Like everybody,
numbers
every time,
matter.
Every time something like this,
We're
like
gonna
this is
boycott
like,
everything.
we're gonna exactly.
But I like Planet
Right.
Earth.
So,
She
but
brought
here's the
up-
thing: like, flex yourself, right? Flex yourself. If you want your people, like you're
Mhm.
my fan, you real Monique-esque, whatever. That's what you did.
218,000
So
of
I
y'all.
need y'all to just sign off Netflix. If I
Cut-
rock with you that much, then I'll sign off Netflix. Netflix gonna see, oh, we
There was a-
$218,000
right.
short. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Times 8 short this month. Maybe we can give her a little bit more
Dave
if that's enough
Chappelle-
number. But if Dave Chappelle did that,
He
which he's
raked
not
in
even
s-
on social
he
media
raked
like
in
that,
$60 million for them.
but Dave Chappelle also has this I mean, like, okay,
But
when
what
we
I'm
think
saying
about
is,
it,
like,
He has
for-
one of the
for
greatest
them,
shows
for
ever.
them paying him $20 million, they got more
A
than
good
what
amount.
Their return
Exactly,
on
so it's
investment.
a-
He
it's
could
good
have got
business.
more
was
money. Pretty much.
magnificent.
it's good business, and you're gonna
Right.
do good business. I'm not about to
Right.
give you 13 million just because I think your name is great.
Right.
If I'm not gonna receive back 13
It has to
million.
make
that's
sense.
what
I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna give
more
you
than
13. I'm
13.
not gonna give you $13.
If I'm not gonna get that
Okay.
13 back.
Right.
Can't even do it.
If
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
if I'm getting the 13 back, it don't make sense.
I mean,
But
and we got to think about it. Like, when was the last time you've been connected to a bag like this, Monique? If you say for the Oscar thing that you for the Oscar movie that you did in Precious, you only got 50,000.
said
Maybe
When have
she-
you been connected?
But maybe again there's there's more to it, and she's just looking at it like it's an opportunity for me to stand up, and if it's controversial, it's controversial. But this is dialogue that's been happening because there are some female comedians that are like, you know what, I'm glad somebody's talking about
Tiffany
this.
Haddish goes
Haddish,
into
yeah.
Netflix right now, they're gonna give her that bag.
Yeah.
They
Because
gonna
she
give her-
That's what I was
They're-
thinking
they're
too.
gonna
It's
give
it,
her
that,
at
it-
least-
But
at
she's
least
but you know why?
15.
Exactly.
But do you
and
know
that's
why,
the point.
James? Because the timing right now, Tiffany
So-
Haddish is hot right now.
Yeah, but I understand what you're
It's
saying
hot
about
right now.
timing. But my thing is that it's
But still,
it's the wrong timing for her.
But what type of bag would they give Tiffany Haddish? though?
Oh, it's
I don't know.
15 for sure.
Yeah, she
15 mil?
definitely get. She
Oh, they
definitely
would
get.
for sure give her 15.
Then that would kill off everything that Monique's saying.
Well,
Right.
yes,
Because
and that
Monique
and
has
that,
like, she brought up Tiffany
you know
Haddish.
what's
If
gonna
she
happen?
did.
And you know what's going to happen is that they're going to give Tiffany Haddish
more. Yep. To
15
spite her.
million.
Just to-
But
not
listen,
just to
but-
spite, because
but
I'm just
she
saying-
earned that.
But
no,
wouldn't that still work?
It's going to be to fix
little
their
bit.
reputation.
It's the persona. I mean, not the persona, but
But
the
listen,
She's going to
then
get
then
15
it worked.
million.
So
Then
right-
it worked.
Because we got a lot of pointing
write
going
it
on.
down, mail it.
Then
We got a lot
listen.
of pointing going on.
Then it worked.
No,
Okay.
because I don't think it
It's-
did
I
work.
think it'll be a-
because her claim was false from the jump.
But-
Right? Now, 1 second. Her claim was false from the joint. I want you guys to boycott Netflix for
Because-
racial and gender bias.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Two black men have got the highest paychecks that that
Yeah.
are out
Gender.
there. Shonda Rhimes just
Yeah.
got $100 million
$100 million.
to do 4 episodes of something.
I cannot imagine
So
100
so you
million.
I
lost
can,
me. So
right
you
now.
lost me with the racial gender
Exactly.
bias. Now, does racial gender bias
Exists?
exist? Oh, of
Yes.
course.
But there just may
Nobody's
be
saying
more
that.
to it when it comes to coming
I
from
She
her.
just
don't
pulled
think-
this card and said, "I'm gonna use it in this game." Uno don't
the
work in spades.
yeah, but
Right.
so
But how
she's the
do-
wrong person basically to hear it from.
No. She
kept
was
it-
presenting it on something that wasn't valid.
Right.
Yeah.
Netflix
Because
wasn't
when
Netflix wasn't trying to present any gender or race bias.
No,
They
no,
were
so-
just
It just
saying,
didn't make sense?
They were just
None
saying,
whatsoever.
look, you're
Yeah.
not worth this right now.
Exactly,
And
and
I
she
think
had to
I think
humble
she
herself
could
a
have
little
did
bit.
more than that, but that's just my
Yeah,
personal
but-
opinion. Like she could have done. But let me ask you guys this real quick. When Jada was asking everybody to to boycott was it the
Oscars.
Yeah, when she asked us to boycott that because of the same.
Because the performance of Will Smith.
How did you guys feel? No, but what she claimed was that there was some bias as well. Like
Right.
there's
But
discrimination.
that's Jada though. That's kind of royalty.
And I know
They
Jada's
royalty,
sexy.
though.
I know,
Jada,
but
no,
the point.
Jada and Will is just.
I
royalty.
had this conversation before.
Will
too.
Smith's
But my
performance
question-
in the movie that she was talking about was not.
But if this is dialogue
It
that's
wasn't
going on
that great.
outside
Which,
of it,
which movie was it?
It
Never
was
mind.
My bad.
it was
Go
the
ahead.
one he was the
Let's
doctor.
talk about
It was
LeVar Ball
concussion.
now.
It was concussion.
Concussion.
It was for concussion.
I like Concussion. Anyway,
Concussion was a great movie. Will did his thing in
I haven't seen
Concussion.
it.
I like
But
it.
when it came down to like I still saw Will. The people who win Oscars, when
See
Jamie
other-
did Ray, I forgot that was Jamie.
Yeah,
Right.
but I feel that way mostly with Will with a lot of other movies, and I still like him. But that's one thing I don't like.
But I still like him.
But
though.
on Concussion, I believed him more. Whereas Samuel L. Jackson plays the same character in every movie, in
True.
every single
That
movie.
is also a great point.
And Denzel.
Great
Yo,
point.
Denzel.
But
So
they
that's a great point.
ask him to play
I'm
himself.
so over it.
How about
I'm
Denzel,
so
though?
over Samuel in
Denzel,
every
one of
movie.
my
But
favorites.
they're asking him to play
I'm
himself.
just over it.
Yeah, but
These
Sam-
snakes on
I
his
like-
lane.
I like
Stop
and
yelling. Stop yelling.
is Samuel the most decorated? Anyway, go ahead.
That wasn't me.
Are
That
we
was
gonna-
Samuel L. Jackson.
Are we gonna?
Yeah, Sam hasn't won an Oscar. Let's because we're
Okay.
talking about that, right?
And
That
I
was-
don't even
He
think
getting-
I don't even think Sam cares to win an Oscar.
He getting
that-
that bag.
the
Like,
money.
I don't care.
Star,
Just
what
run
is it?
me
Star
my money.
Wars?
So the top three,
What?
so
Marvel.
the top
And
three
Marvel.
people who have earned the most grossing movies: The Rock, Tom Hanks, Samuel L. Jackson.
The Rock is.
He ain't worried about that.
Yeah,
and The
he not
Rock
worried
just
about no
got
damn
that.
Oscar.
The Rock just got that.
He just got
But my
that.
boy Ron Perry just made a great point
Shout out to
about
Ron.
like just not taking it to Netflix. Why not go to Hulu? And she talked about that on her on her interview on Sway, because this is basically where it's all coming from. It's a
Yeah.
Sway
Right.
interview, right?
Yeah.
She talked about like why don't you think I'm taking it to Hulu or to Amazon? The problem is that Netflix is where comedy is.
And Planet Earth. Hello.
Yeah, but Netflix is killing comedy right now.
Killing
I
it.
mean,
Really?
they are, but the thing is that she's burning bridges
That's
right now.
and that's the
And
you
there you
know,
go.
so now
That's
she's made this statement about Netflix. Who's gonna be like, wait,
Exactly.
we don't offer
But
her.
Face
Hold
on
on.
Love made a great point.
Wait.
Yep.
Put it out yourself. Get that money yourself. Get the bag yourself.
Build
Secure
it up.
yourself.
Wait a minute.
That's just
Wait a
yeah.
minute.
Yes,
All
sir.
publicity.
Is good.
Listen,
It's
how
not,
how
it's
many
not.
of us?
I don't believe that.
Hold on. Look.
Just
If
because somebody's saying my name don't
listen,
mean
if
that.
Monique's Netflix special came out right now, how many of us is going home to see if it was worth it?
I would watch it.
Well, I would because I love.
But
Monique.
even more so though.
So that
No,
means
I'm
Netflix
not
has to
gonna do
give it
it
a bag.
Oh,
more
you're
than
saying
It's
like,
a lot
like
of people
Monique.
that are hearing
More
about
people
Monique
might-
that didn't
and
know, that didn't care.
She would have
nothing
more
about
to
Monique.
say.
Okay, well, I'm
Why
gonna
are we
need her
yelling?
Instagram followers to go up
That's why-
then.
Why are we yelling is what I want to know.
I got
But-
my reason, y'all know.
But here's the
We
thing.
know.
Here's the thing. I asked that very same question yesterday. If Monique put this special out, would you go and watch it?
Yep.
Yes, people would watch it, but they would hate watch it. And they ready to tweet it down. It's terrible. It's gonna do terrible critically.
So it has to
and
do
that means-
phenomenal.
and that means something also. Because if you're not looking good critically, if people are trashing your stuff, you think you get another deal, it better be the best. You better get all the numbers you can get.
The
'Cause
thing
if
is,
you're
nobody's
trending-
gonna touch Monique right now.
Nah.
Even if they sign a contract with her right now, this isn't coming out for another year.
It's
year
fine.
and a
It
half.
might-
It has to calm down.
and
some.
she
I
can
thought
do
that
it herself.
about
Why would it
Cat
have to
Williams.
calm
I
down?
ain't gonna lie, and I just watched something on Netflix from him.
And
at
it was
this
trash.
point, people are
Yeah,
going to be
Cat
watching it
Williams
just
was
to
not
critique
good.
it.
Yeah.
But
But
the,
he got
the
a-
whole
he
point
got a-
is
he
they're
got
watching
some.
it.
Yeah,
and
I was
now,
gonna say,
when
I
they
watched it,
watch
though.
and they're like,
But
oh,
that's not
hey,
the
you know
win.
what? She is
And
funny
you know
though.
what? You know
No,
why?
but that's not
Because
it.
of
That's not
his
the point.
name. Because it's because
But
of
it-
his name. And
But
and
hey,
here
that's
right.
hey,
But
Cat Williams. I
Cat
said I
Williams.
thought that he wasn't gonna
They're
do a whole
watching
lot of
because of
stuff,
his
but I
name.
watched his thing on Netflix.
And
I
it
feel
was
sad for
trash.
Cat
And it
Williams.
was
Cat Williams has had
garbage,
some.
yeah.
But
he
you
got-
watched it.
but
He
he
got
got
that
booked.
bag.
Detrimental
He got booked.
But here's the
experiences.
thing about Cat Williams. Cat Williams has never been not funny. He's just been a troublemaker outside of Hollywood.
Listen,
Getting
it's
beat
the
up by
Illuminati.
listen, we're
12-year-old.
not gonna do Cat Williams like that because if somebody came and just randomly took your 7 children, I would probably react like he's reacted.
That's what I'm saying. His
Right.
news
So,
has been
I-
out of
What?
Right
it's
on.
been out
yes,
of Hollywood.
so that's the
Definitely
thing is that something that
Yeah.
people were trying to just tempt him to do things. They
Illuminati.
kept on trying to.
I get that.
They kept on trying to get him to sell his soul.
Yeah.
Why
He-
you playing
he
a
was
soccer
against,
game?
He was against this. So
Stop
they,
talking over her.
so someone called CPS, and they took his 7 children. He
Right.
he
Arrested
raised
him.
These are his children.
And they
gonna
repeatedly
go
arrested
crazy.
him and had no
And
charges.
had no
like,
charge, and that's why he said he's been in court 60 something times, has never been
charged.
Been charged.
Never been charged.
it's Illuminati. It's conspiracy.
Do y'all believe that though?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
But we got to learn something today, too.
We gotta
Eventually.
learn something.
No,
Yeah,
no, we
did.
got to teach something today. Ain't that right, James?
I think we do have
We
to
gotta
teach
teach
them
some
people.
Yes,
people.
we totally
You
do.
know,
We doing it after break, or are we doing it right now?
no, we're gonna do it right now.
Okay.
I
let's
think
get
we
it.
I think we should do it right now.
I'm ready for it.
because
Because you already know.
because
I'm
we've
ready
been
for
teaching
it.
people a lot. We learned something new about Monique, which is great. She is the most decorated.
What?
She is the most
Comedian.
decorated comedian
Alive.
alive by 2 awards.
Nice.
Shout out to Whoopi.
I
But
feel
she's
like-
not the most popping. She's
Is-
not the most relevant.
Is
you know
she
what
as
I'm saying, when it
decorated as
comes
LJ's barbecue sauce?
to- Nah,
No,
brother. No,
not
that's
at
a whole
all.
nother decoration.
Nope.
She ain't got none of
Well,
that Q
listen.
sauce on her.
The word of the day, I'm ready for it. So let's
You
let's
get that-
stop
you get
clowning
that
around.
Barbecue sauce on your clothes.
All right, we're going to get into this.
Hold on,
word.
nobody caught that bar. I said the
No,
word of
we
the day,
didn't.
I'm ready for it. Let's stop clowning around.
That's a good one.
Bars.
Good job.
Oh, it and clown. I saw what you did
see
there.
what I did there?
I saw what you did there.
Bozo.
Okay, well, check this out. Now, first of all, you're throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm going to take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth.
What is the meaning of this?
Education means you will learn to speak in a new language.
You're gonna learn today.
You will be taught to achieve insight into the world around you.
The word this week is...
Yo, the word of the week is gourmand.
Gourmand?
Gourmand. And it is a noun. It is not an adjective this week.
Cheese.
So
Y'all know what that is?
gourmand.
It's cheese.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Okay, so clearly LJ Johnson's Texas barbecue already went first.
He know about food.
And
That's
tell
why.
tell the people one more time, what does gourmand mean?
It sounds like cheese to me. I'm just saying.
Sounds like cheese?
It sounds like
Do you
cheese.
put that on the macaroni?
All right, so look.
I would.
Is this gourmand macaroni and cheese?
Exactly.
No,
It's
hey, it
totally
sounds
a
good.
noun.
Smoked
So
Vermont mac and
So
cheese.
here's
I
what
like
it is.
that. That sounds
So
good.
let me give you the actual definition
Let's-
of it.
please,
All
can
right,
we-
so because I agree with it that it's a food. So you know how when you make mac and cheese, and you putting that cheese in it, sometimes it's gourmet. But this is the male version in Spanish. This gourmand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This
The
gourmand.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. But you got mine.
So that's
Okay.
it. So it was
I like
it's
that.
not gourmet cheese.
It's not gourmet.
Okay.
It's gourmand.
It's gourmand.
It's gourmand.
When LJ do the mac and cheese up, that's some gourmand mac and cheese.
Okay.
All right. So E, you want to jump in
Are
or
you
you
using this in a sentence? Can I get
Get it? No.
the
she needs-
Latin
you-
version
she
of
needs
the
what does it
word?
mean? Give her-
I
You
give
should
you-
already know.
I
You should
give-
already know. You should already know what the
It's
word
clearly
means.
a
Gourmand,
noun.
duh.
You can take a guess.
It's a
Whatever.
Easy.
I would say that it probably represents a male figure or something.
Okay, so
A
you on the
silicone
same
mill?
vein with
No.
you in the same vein with James as far as
Not cheese.
Oh, okay.
I said a male figure.
Okay, a
Yeah.
male figure.
Oh, cheese. Figure.
No.
I got you.
T. Angela.
Go
Uh-huh.
ahead.
All right,
T.
go ahead,
Can
T.
you educate
All right.
people, please?
Let me educate the people real quick.
You better sit up
All right.
straight and
So, y'all know about pirates.
I do.
Okay.
Are you about to go there?
Gur. Anyway, so gourmand means gourmand, right? So that's what pirates say when they about to
When they
throw
about-
somebody
Off
off the
with
boat.
their head or
No. When they about to throw some
Off the plank.
They
Walk
do
the
sword
plank.
thing. They walk the
Got
plank.
walk the plank.
Off
Okay.
the boat.
Okay, I got it.
So
do those
they
people
say
do those people drown or I'm just
they
I
get
prefer
eaten
it.
by sharks or
Eventually,
something
I
like
think
that.
they
so,
eventually drown.
but it's all right. They drink
drown
a lot.
in
So
cheese.
look,
Good.
so right before he poke him off,
Uh-huh.
he say gourmand, and that's just what they say.
So it's just a saying.
gourmand, and he's the man
Just
that's
like-
getting gurred.
So like
yeah.
Batman has pow, bang. The
yeah,
pirates
I
have
guess.
gourmand.
I think that's for everybody.
I love it.
But,
I love
but
it.
it's a gourmand.
So,
He's the
Britt,
gourmand.
So, Brittany,
Okay,
can
so-
you tell the people what you think it means?
Pirates.
I'm just gonna go by TT Google.
Pirates.
Please
TT
let the
Google.
people.
Pirates.
She's always wrong, clearly. So gourmand means
She's not wrong. We just right.
Okay. A person who enjoys eating and often eats too much.
Oh my God!
And when
is
they-
that not what I just said?
Cheese.
Didn't I just say it?
No,
because
that
they
is not what
cheesing.
you just
No.
said.
What I said was
That is exactly what he just
It's
said.
exactly what I said. This is some gourmand.
This
is a gourmand
It-
spread.
so
right
it
here.
is
Exactly.
it is a man.
And I enjoy eating this gourmand.
So it's a man
Exactly.
that eats gourmand cheese.
Yes.
Too
And
much.
I will tell you.
While he's walking
while
the
making
No.
While he's walking the plank.
No.
right.
This is what it is. He got in trouble. He got thrown off. He was the
Here we go.
gourmand because he
Here we go.
ate too much food on the ship.
See, they didn't get that, T. I
They
caught
didn't get
from
that.
the
You caught
beginning.
that
I
because
caught
he
that
ate
from the
too much
beginning.
cheese.
Y'all, this is the odd perspective,
Yeah.
and yeah.
It just feels good educating the people.
It really does.
We
He ate
gotta
too
keep
much
the
Gourmand
knowledge
cheese.
moving. We gotta keep the knowledge moving.
Shout out to James.
He ate too much Gourmand
You know what?
cheese.
I'm gonna give each of you guys a point.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just because I'm nice. Because I heard I
He
was
knew it
sweet.
was
All the
cheese.
points.
She said, "I'll take all
You're
the
welcome.
He
the
knew it was
food."
gourmet cheese.
It's gourmand cheese.
And the dude, go ahead.
If I can just do one last shout out to LJ. If you ever make a gourmand cheese mac and cheese, I
I'm
just
there.
want to try some.
I'm there.
That's all.
I'm there.
Because I like cheese.
I need that order. I'll pick it up myself.
Okay, T. Simmer down.
All right. Sound good to me.
Anyway, what else we got going on? We had the Women's March this past week. The celebration. We're actually going to have somebody on the show to interview.
Yeah, definitely.
Who
talk
was
about,
heavily involved. Yes.
What's her name? Jess Flo, right?
Jess Flo,
Jess
a dope activist. She's a poet. She's a good friend of mine as well. Like, just really good people. Really good people. A very powerful piece. And she was on the same platform as, I believe, Lettucey, my girl. Faith Evans. A few other, there's some politicians and
She
everything.
just did a show out here too. That
Cher was there?
Cher was there.
I
Jess
just
Flo,
saw
right?
Lettucey and I was gone. But
That's big, right?
well,
She just did like poetry versus like hip hop or rapping. Or
there was
something like
another
that.
event.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. She's always involved in the community. So if it's not one
Nice.
thing, it's another. And we're gonna hear more about what she has coming.
I can't wait to have her up here.
Yeah.
I can't
So you
wait.
guys stay tuned. The
I wanna
Odd Perspective podcast.
Want to pick her brain, see what comes out odd.
What comes out?
Yeah.
She said
we are the odd perspective, right?
I think she said Chicago weird or something. I don't know. That's my girl. but
look, I
we
want
gonna
to
get that.
I want to definitely shout out our two serial supporter artists.
Yes.
And pit masters of the show.
Pit master.
Well, pit
The most
master.
decorated. Can you put some
Sauce.
respect?
Let's
Please.
go, man.
And some gourmand.
Put some gourmand on that.
Is we finished or is we done?
I love it. I love it.
Major shout out to the rep.
Yes,
We're gonna have him in
Christian
here,
hip-hop
man. Friend of the
artist.
show. Wonderful music. We played the conversation. We're gonna end one on his songs too.
Let's do it.
And I definitely want to, man. Look, I done finished my plate.
Right
okay.
on.
Because
Right
like in
Why
between,
he
while
look like
everybody
that?
else
I'm trying
talking, I'm over here getting it. And you
Right
probably
on.
saw it if you could look back on it. I don't got nothing right here.
I'm
dog.
trying to say something for my girl, but I don't know if it's gonna make it home for the ride.
But definitely, man, it's definitely give the people your information one more time so we
Yeah.
know where to find you.
So the information to find me is at Johnson's Texas Barbecue. It's on Instagram and Facebook. Just DM me and I can get you all the information from there that you need: address, phone number.
Slide in his DMs.
Boom.
That's
For
Johnson's.
At
Why you gotta have that?
Johnson's with
Texas
an S.
Barbecue. Yes.
Not just Johnson. Johnson's
Johnson's with an S.
at Texas Barbecue.
Texas Barbecue.
Yo, hit that man up and please get yourself a plate.
And big shout out to Carrice as well.
know,
She
man.
joined us
Definitely
as a
with
us.
pop-up guest.
I
And
love
we
it.
got a vet. It's a vet in the building, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Teach me
Hey,
something.
shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what?
Yes.
I'm feeling the odd perspective. I'm here with it. Shout out to
Nice, man.
a Gorilla Cross.
I
They
love
doing
it.
Appreciate
it out
that.
there. I
Appreciate
love
that.
it.
Means
I
a
love
lot.
it.
Means a
Icarice,
lot.
can you get people some
they-
information on where to find you?
You know what? You can find me on every social media platform.
Of the world.
Right, because I'm the most decorated,
Most decorated.
you know, ever. And it's
running
at
this out.
Ecarice. That's ECARRICE. You can go to
Y'all done messed
ecarice.com. You can find out more. You can even book a date with me right there.
Hey.
Are you
Like a
doing-
real
you doing
date?
a
Like
date?
they gotta
Hey, my
have
calendar
flowers
is-
and stuff.
You know what? Just come correct with
we
it.
got,
Right,
we got
right.
a question. White guys, black guys? And
You know
have a
what? I'm
preference?
very open.
Plastic
men,
guys?
men, women,
Silicone?
black, white,
Silicone?
brown.
Plastic,
You know what?
fleshy guys?
You know
about
what?
those?
So they
Stop
have to be
it.
able to have some, good
Personality.
dialogue. You know what I mean?
Oh, you want
Hey,
to
the AI. You want an AI? Okay.
Hey, but
Not
yeah,
to.
all that, and then you can check me out each and every Tuesday on my Risky Radio show, and that's on Vegas Raw Radio.
Risky
Not
Radio.
only that,
I like
but
that. I like that.
Icarice has booked this wonderful woman named Brittany Soul to host her events
Who's that?
monthly. Some dope chick. I keep hearing
dope
about her
chick?
though. It's
Brittany
so weird.
Soul?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Brittany
think I heard
Soul.
about her
I don't know.
too.
She
Yeah,
But-
doesn't
I
sound,
have this
she doesn't
little-
sound very decorated.
But me and your mother feel otherwise.
Fire.
You should have said me
I
and your
heard
father.
I like that.
I heard at Cafe Live. She's pretty dope.
Hey, you know,
Father
but
says differently.
And she,
But
she,
the
she
rhyme-
raps and sings and all
she
that,
does all kinds of. I think
I
she.
heard,
you know
I
what?
heard her at
This
Cafe
chick is
Live. She's
pretty-
pretty dope.
This-
And
this
chick's
Jewel,
pretty
right?
Can we
dope.
stop playing
Julia.
eighth person?
So shout out to Rhymes. It's spoken
Yes.
word with a twist. It's every second Saturday over at Classic Jewel, 8:30
coming.
p.m. Listen,
Yes.
the last show we had it's sold out. I had to turn away 30 people. Like literally, I'm not even exaggerating.
Oh.
I got to turn away
It
30
hurt,
people.
huh?
You have to get your tickets in advance. You can get them on Eventbrite. But this coming Saturday, I have a Funny Bones Live. We have an all-ladies lineup over at Classic Jewel, 8:30 p.m. Get your tickets now. Eventbrite, just type in Funny Bones.
And they're pretty dope.
Man, they're so funny. So definitely come out to that.
Okay, nice. And I definitely want to do some performances at Classic Jewels one of these days. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, baby.
So you should come and be on Rhymes. We have 8 open mic slots.
I don't know if I can really sing.
He can sing. Oh, he one of them.
He one of those.
D'Angelo has an amazing voice.
No.
Yeah.
So D'Angelo, you coming to Rhymes? You gonna be on
I'm
Rhymes?
okay.
You're dope.
You gonna do that?
You're dope.
But I think I'm okay.
You're odd, but you're
definitely
dope.
I definitely want to.
So so that's what you got coming up. We got
that's
some
what
shows
I
lined
got
up for
coming
you.
up.
Yeah,
D'Angelo gonna be on open mic.
That's gonna be my first show. I was supposed to do a mansion party performance.
Open mic
for the New Year's, but that didn't go down.
Don't live in the past.
So
Be the
Rhymes.
first one.
Okay.
Yesterday's dead, bro.
So just like that, we just booked you for
just like
for
that.
Rhymes.
Oh.
I was law of attraction.
He's booked.
I'm like, man, I gotta do something.
Okay, so D'Angelo, you guys heard it several times this month so far that D'Angelo wants to do more performing this year.
And we just got it.
So we just see what happens when connections.
Right.
I
So listen, I like connections. I like the connections, and I really like giveaways. So listen, anybody who can take a screenshot of the video, the Gorilla Cross video, screenshot and tag me at Carrice on Instagram, I will give you 2 tickets to Funny Bones Live.
I'm about to. Where my phone at?
They don't count for me.
I'm about to do
I'm on 2%.
Hold on, I want to make an announcement.
Let's do it.
Yo, tomorrow on the Unnamed Sports Show, which is a show here on Gorilla Cross, because if you guys know, if you have the app, download the app. It's free.
They're going to be talking about the Cowboys, right?
No, I don't know if we're going to talk about
Hey, don't be hating on the Cowboys.
Shout out the Cowboys.
Don't be hating on the Cowboys.
Shout out to the shout.
I
You know
knew
what?
Carrice.
That's what
it
That's
is.
why we're here.
I don't
look.
like the Cowboys.
But the Unnamed Sports Show will have a special guest tomorrow, kind of doing some house cleaning. It was some drama that happened like a few weeks back.
Oh,
My boy Marcus Banks,
Hey.
he was on the show. He was talking about like his time, and he kind of got called out by one of this ESPN live on air. This on air analyst.
I was just playing.
So tomorrow, Amin El Hassan is going to call in from ESPN. He's going to call in live to the Unnamed Sports Show. Wow. It's going to be at 2:30 p.m. on Gorilla Cross. So if
Pacific time or Pacific Ocean?
That's West Coast time, definitely.
Okay.
So if you're on the West Coast, it's 2:30. If you're on the East Coast, it's 5:30. A little bit later for you, but no worries. But definitely come through, and with the download, it's free. Great music all day, and we have wonderful shows like this one right here. The Our Perspective Podcast. We're here every Wednesday. What's going on with me this Saturday?
Yes.
Look, I need my people to come out.
Rap battle?
I got a rap battle on A-Hat TV.
Okay.
What time, brother?
It's my 3rd one.
And he be killing it too.
Every battle, hold on. Every battle, people are in a hearse. Like
he be sending people to the morgue, like in real life.
Yeah.
No, not in real life.
It's gonna be a problem.
But then he prayed for them
and revive.
I'm doing this to save your
real
soul,
talk
brother.
though, and you're.
I would hate to lose like that.
For people that say that Christians can't battle, or this is one of my top
People
5.
say
It's even worse.
Yes,
it's even worse.
That's kind of like been my tagline, like Christians can't rap, because I'm here to prove that wrong. Like real talk.
I would hate to battle you. Hey, if I get beat by you and you pray for me, I would be pissed.
First of all, I need to. I'm about to go and write. I'm the most decorated Christian. But no, this Saturday
I probably would go to church for 2 weeks. I just be like, man.
All I'm saying is whatever.
Because that's clearly what his shirt says.
Yeah, Christians out here, we got bars, man. So please don't overlook us.
Yeah.
We're
So
definitely
you got
doing,
A-Hat?
Hit a bar right
coming
now.
Coming out this weekend. It's going to be great. I'm going to have a great time. And I'm very much prepared. The person who I'm battling, his name is Snap. And he got a problem on his hands.
Get cocky. Talk that spit.
He talked
that spit.
He did.
No, I'm just saying he got a problem on his hand. Let me give you guys the address if you guys want to
Let's
show
do
up.
it.
Please come through. It's going to be $10 before 8:30. After 8:30 is $15. You know what I'm saying? But I want you guys to come through. It's going to be at 2235 East Flamingo. 2235 East Flamingo in Las Vegas, Nevada. Please come through. Support your boy.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I'm prepared. I've been going
you
over these
always
verses
prepared
all the time. I might give y'all a little bit when you know what I'm saying once the.
I know you want to. I know you
go,
want to right now.
ahead,
I know you want to right now.
Go
I know you want to right now.
I'm not gonna
I
do
know
it
you
live.
want to right now. Okay.
I'm not gonna do it live.
well, do something else. Just a snippet.
1, 2, mic checker. That's how we do. Go get some of that barbecue from my boy LJ. Anyway, so
I didn't.
LJ,
Did you see the
going
bars?
all the way.
Terrible.
I didn't see the bars.
That was terrible.
I didn't find the bars.
First of all, a rib is a bar full of meat. So there you go.
It is.
But anyway,
Man.
I want some of that barbecue secret sauce.
You know what?
Look, if you guys heard my music, anyway, if you want to look for me, you can find me at JM Fence Music. That's everywhere. That's SoundCloud. That's Twitter. That's
All over the
Instagram.
world, Craig.
All over the world, Craig.
Okay.
Is that the right term?
Of the world,
Of the
Craig.
Craig. There you go. But anyway, you can find me there, JM Fence Music. Please follow me. More stuff is coming out. Follow Tiangelo because he got a show coming up.
Yeah, y'all can find me at the mall.
And I'm hosting
it's
it.
going
so.
down. I've
What-
been waiting to do that this whole time. Huh?
Give him your social media, bro.
It's I mean, y'all know I'm sponsored by Instagram, Tiangelo_1. And y'all know I'm sponsored by Facebook, Tiangelo the Angel. I'm flying.
Are you sponsored?
I'm fly. Right, get it? What else am I sponsored by? Twitter, Tiangelo the Angel. It's the same as Facebook.
But is it 500K?
But did you die?
I haven't got 500K yet. Did I die?
He's not the most
No, but I only
decorated.
got one life to live.
His
I told
Christmas
you,
is
I told
over.
you I
Christmas
I
is
want
over.
your
Your
help.
decorations are down.
I told you the vet. I want your help.
Hey
LJ
now, E-Class
LJ,
Consulting.
LJ, one more time, where can we find you?
Hey, at Johnson's Texas Barbecue, man. Facebook and Instagram, my brother.
Definitely Miss E. Carrice.
E. Carrice everywhere.
Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys. Brittany
Hey,
Soul, where
shout
can
out
we
to
find
Jason
the people?
Hatcher at the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Oh, got a little
That's
favorite.
fan
Hold on, I
That's
hate
the
how they
fan
say.
base Fire your right coach.
I hate how they say James Vince Mays
Fire your
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Incabeat
We ain't
Like, you know what I'm saying? I
everywhere.
gotta say-
We ain't
I gotta
everywhere.
change it up.
Dallas Cowboys
So
fans
you
got
can
it
find
together.
you can
Fire
find
your
me.
coach.
You can find me at BrittanySoul.com. All other social media sites are connected, so it is a hub. BrittanySoul.com. Yes, I said Brittany. Hey.
Yeah.
Brittany.
Oh, you got
Brittany
some
Soul
old
everywhere.
What's going on?
So
yo,
yeah, this is the Odd Perspective, and we appreciate everybody joining in, tuning in, sharing the feed. We love you.
Yeah, man. We
Definitely.
For
definitely
real.
appreciate it. And if you
We
guys,
love you, baby.
If
We
you guys
love
got,
for real,
if
sugar.
you guys got,
Yeah.
if you guys have
Hug
anything you want us to
yourselves.
talk about on our social media, you can
Yes.
find us at the Odd Perspective Podcast on Instagram,
Facebook.
on
Yep.
YouTube, and as well as Facebook. Follow us at the Odd Perspective Podcast on all of those
Please
platforms.
do.
And keep in mind when we do this, it's just the way we see it, guys. It's our perspective, y'all. Meet us back here next week, 7 p.m. We good.
I'm the most decorated R&B sensation.
The Odd Perspective.
Thought I'd have made it this far. I could have swore I was hated by God, and Satan tried hard just to keep me from the truth. Yes, I was smoking stardust, sleeping on the moon, hanging out with Martians, better known as goons. Females that is gorgeous, let us get a room, and eat my every word like I put letters on a spoon. If life is a sweet, I got a presidential view, but yet, still something keep on telling me to leap off it. Life is a dream, and I sleep often. No, life is a beach, and I see dolphins jumping over rainbows. Paramedics yelling, we lost him. Preacher man, tell me, do you reach corpses? I see the flowers in your yard. Sweet orchids, but on the other side of your fence, they beat poor kids till they get the mark of the beast on their foreheads. And then they clean it up with bleach when the floor's red. How you supposed to live a dream when you born dead? I just heard a girl scream with a torn dress. There's gotta be more than life than this, right? More or less.
Even if the world is against me, I'm alive. Hey, I can feel it inside. I'm alive. I've lost all control. You can take my life, but can't take my soul.